I just wanna go where you go tonight. Baby, hold my hand, take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great. Bye, see you, good, come back, need you. I think about you, what can I do? I wanna know if you think of me too. Baby, come over, let me kiss you. How long did you, baby, tell me, baby, tell me. How long did you, baby, tell me, baby, tell me. I just wanna go where you go tonight. Baby, hold my hand, take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great. Bye, see you, good, come back, need you. I think about you, what can I do? I wanna know if you think of me too. Baby, come over, let me kiss you. How long did you, baby, tell me, baby, tell me. How long did you, baby, tell me, baby, tell me. I just wanna go where you go tonight. Baby, hold my hand, take me one more time. I don't wanna be without you again. I want you to stay, 'cause it feels so great. Bye, see you, good, come back, need you. I think about you, what can I do? I wanna know if you think of me too. Baby, come over, let me kiss you. How long did you, baby, tell me, baby.
All right, y'all. So I was supposed to do therapy Thursday today, but of course I forgot. So it's just me and you, Brandy, for right now. We'll wait and see if some more people coming in. Uh, oh my God, look at this. All right, y'all. So I'm just waiting to see if some more people coming in, and then we're gonna get started. Brandy's just sit up there laughing. She's like, "Well, it's just me and you, girl. Yeah, child. It's just me and you. We in this together." I posted it up so everybody can see. Oh, Hiram's here. Hello, Hiram. Okay, so um, first things first, we're gonna talk about Jeff Hardy, and then we'll get into some other stuff. I low-key forgot to till I got the notification. Well, at least you got the notification, because some people don't get notifications, and I've been getting messages where people are telling me they're not getting notifications and they upset about it. So anywhoosies. All right. So Jeff Hardy was released by WWE today. It is a interesting conversation. From my understanding, or from what I'm hearing, his brother says that he's perfectly fine. His wife says that she is okay, that he's okay. Like, anyway, I'm hearing a lot of conversation about his wife and his brother saying that he's fine. and his refusal to go to rehab or to get any type of treatment. WWE offered it, they declined. Um, my day was good. Thanks for asking. Poor Jeff. So Jeff, really what happened was this past weekend, Jeff was on tour with the WWE doing one of their live shows. He had a match with Drew McIntyre as his tag team partner, and I believe they were going up against Moss and Corbin. Um, he was struggling in this match. He had a very difficult time finishing out the match. Once he got the tag to Drew, he left and never came back. WWE had, pretty much pulled him from all the other events after that, and they talked to him, and the conversation was basically, you need to go to rehab and get yourself cleaned back up, and we'll work with you. And Jeff said no, so they let him go. A lot of people are making this into a he faked being drunk or faked his drug addiction relapse so that he can go back to go with his brother in AEW because he still had his contract. A lot of people are saying good, WWE is evil, so he can finally be done with them and go to AEW with his brother or whatever. It's a lot of AEW smarks out there saying really stupid shit. After I posted it, I had about 2 or 3 comments on my page about AEW, and I immediately deleted them. I refuse to entertain any of that shit. Um, the reality of the situation is we don't really know what was going on with Jeff. He could have just been tired. He could have been exhausted. It could have been a lot of things. But WWE felt like he needed to go to rehab. Something about the way he was out there wrestling triggered them to say, hey, we've noticed some things about your wrestling that's a bit off, and we need you to go to rehab and get yourself cleaned up. And he refused. I guess he figured he was clean. He doesn't need to go get clean if he's already clean. So he's done with it. And WWE were just like, well, we can't have you out here wrestling, and we don't know if you're clean or not. So we're going to let you go. And that's basically what happened, is they released him from his contract. Now, I do believe that for Jeff, the 90-day clause is still in full effect. So he will not be able to wrestle until, I'd say, March would be around the time that he would be able to wrestle, because it's early December. So December, January, February. He'd probably be end of February, early March is when he would be able to wrestle. Um, I am not concerned about him going to AEW or being a part of the AEW roster. My concern is that he is healthy mentally and physically. And I really don't want to say this, but I have to. I feel like Jeff and Matt Hardy are one of those type of people who will never be able to let go of wrestling. And honestly, I think that it needs to be encouraged by his friends and family, as well as his wife, to possibly consider going to a therapist to transition out of wrestling and maybe going full time into music or into acting or into something. He can still do some form of wrestling backstage. He could be a producer, he could be a part of creative, he could do something, but he doesn't have to actually be the one to wrestle. And I feel like he could do more being backstage than he could worrying about if he can get that swanton bomb off today. So it's unfortunate for Jeffrey, but I hope that he feels better, and I hope that everything is okay. I won't say that he has he relapsed his addiction to the substance abuse or anything like that. I won't say that because he is not saying that. So I won't say that. But I will say that it is unfortunate that it had to go here, but I am glad that WWE took the precautions and didn't just write it off. And I'm also glad that Jeff Hardy is okay. So it's a win-win on both sides. friend's mother that my mother wanted to meet him and said I told my friend's mother that my mother wanted to meet him, and she said, "Oh, she never said anything. Okay, wow, wow, that's interesting." Anywhoosies, so that's what was happening with Jeff Hardy, and that was pretty much the big news of the day. What I really hated was a lot of these fans on Twitter. Twitter is a cesspool, which is why I rarely go on Twitter. But it was on Instagram too. I had some people who were following me that were posting things on my page about Jeff and about how he needs to go to AEW and how he would be great in AEW. And I'm just like, so you rather have this man wrestling till his dying days in the ring. God forbid something should happen to him. Knock on wood. But like you would rather him wrestle in the ring till his dying days than for him to be healthy mentally and physically and to transition and move on with his life. Like I feel like a lot of fans are very selfish and they are not paying attention, and you keep asking for new people and new things and fresh talent, but you double back to the Jeff Hardys and the Matt Hardys and everybody else, and it's just like, well, you can't have it both ways. Like you can't in one breath say, "Ooh, yeah, let's have Jeff Hardy as a champion," and then turn around the next day and be like, "Yeah, well, I believe Drew Gulak deserves a shot." Well, most people aren't gonna fight for Drew Gulak if you're out here abdicating for Jeff Hardy. And I'm not saying you shouldn't ride for your favorite, but you have to know when it's time to fold them. Like it's time to hang up the boots. It's time to chillax. That's the same situation we had with Ric Flair. He didn't know when to sit the fuck down, and he had to be forced. And even then, he still didn't walk away. Still couldn't do it. I worded that wrong. My mother picked me up on Saturday to do some stuff, and she wants to meet my friend's mother. And I told her, and she's like, "Oh, great." Oh shit, that's gonna be interesting. But anyways, that is all I have for wrestling news. I don't really have anything else. So we're gonna do therapy Thursday like we always do. And excuse me. I'm gonna put there wasn't really much wrestling news, so unless you guys have like some questions or something, there isn't much to talk about when it comes to wrestling. So, I mean, copied, post comment. There we go. Okay, here we go. Because my friend's mother has been ready to ring mine's neck. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. Sid, how was your day? My day was actually pretty good. So, um, I didn't have a bad day until my nephews came over here and was messing with me. I was trying to do my nails, and when they came, I was just getting my nails finished. It was polygel everywhere and sticking everywhere. I was trying to get my hands clean, get my station clean back up, and they was kind of in my way a little bit. So there's that. But other than that, it was a decent day. Your neck or your mother's neck? Shut up, Don. Anyway, howdy, how are you? I am fine. Thank you for asking. Don, get on my nerves. Um, this dragonfly lamp I have is a Dale Tiffany lamp. Your name is everywhere too. Well, I can't help it. Oh, can I talk about what happened at school yesterday? I mean, sure. Randy says hi to you, John. So it's therapy Thursday. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna go stay on here for about an hour, hour and a half. I gotta go to bed so I can get up in the morning. You okay? I heard it. But I still have to do my nails. So I got so much to do. Ooh, kids and polygel are never a good mix. I mean, kids and nail products are terrible in mix in general, but that's a sticky mess. Very much so. And I still had to buff and file, and it was just not a good look. No, you fall out. You don't just fucking mom for no video game. Okay, so I found out that I was called a queer behind my back because I won homecoming Duke. What? Isn't the homecoming Duke supposed to be a man? I don't understand. Yes. How does that equate to you being queer? And what? How are you being disrespected? First of all, I wouldn't be mad about it because that's all they want is for you to be mad. Number two, calling me queer does not insult me. Calling me a queer does not insult me. If you insulted by that, then that's on you, and more than likely that's an issue you have to deal with. But calling me gay or queer, that's not insulting. It's just not. Um, so I wouldn't be mad about it. I'll just be like, okay, you calling me queer. What do you want me to do about that? That's your assumption of me, not the other way around. I wouldn't give a shit, honestly.
If it ain't directed, it ain't respected.
What happened?
I said if it ain't directed, it ain't respected.
Well, that's some trash. That's just being second in line to the throne. I mean, a duke is usually a male, so I don't understand. I'm very confused by
Not that's trash.
the
That's an
attack. Like, I'm
accomplishment,
trying to
Reed.
understand, like, how. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm really trying to understand for real. Like, what is that? What are you trying to? Is that supposed to insult me because you called me queer? Okay.
Who said it? Was it somebody that you know personally?
I need my headphones. Excuse me. Can I have my headphones, please? They're over there in the bag. Matter of fact, they're right here. Ow! Sorry. You could rewind it if you need to see it. No.
Excuse me.
Hold on a second. All right, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Hold on, let me turn this audio.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, now I can hear. Okay, let me pull up these comments. I mean, I am person that says I'm open to explore my options. Okay. I don't understand the youth of today. How was your day? My day was great. No, it's one of my opponents. Then I
Oh,
really
they
wouldn't give
was
a fuck.
jealous. Don't worry about that shit.
You're a jealous
They
bitch.
was mad because they ain't win.
You just gotta keep your chin up high, fuck them all. So they're sore losers. Is that what you're typing? Because you just
It sound
clicked
like
the link.
static.
Could you just click the link, please? Because I want to understand. It sounds like static. Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear me? That is a
Did Donna
no.
leave? I can't hear
No.
Donna. She's still in here. Can y'all hear
Can
me?
you hear
Y'all
me
can hear me?
now?
Okay, y'all can hear me. Yeah, they were
Can you
mad.
hear me?
Mm, I can't hear Don, but I can. If he's saying anything, I can't hear him. I can hear you. Just Don sounds like staticky. Um, it happens when I'm on StreamYard and I'm on my phone or he's on his. Oh, you can hear Don. I can't hear him. That's crazy. There you go. Okay,
Hello?
there you go. Now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. This thing be tripping. Told y'all like fucking with me. I said if it ain't direct, it ain't respected.
I
Homeboy is
ain't acting.
jealous.
You won the homecoming, dude. It was about you being queer. It don't fucking matter. You won, especially if it was somebody who was running against you and they lost. And you're like, okay, well, bitch, run again. It's always next year. What is you mad about?
Party.
Always some shit going on with these video games.
Did you hear Wonder Woman's getting her own video game?
Yeah, I'm watching the video game awards and I saw the preview for it.
I can't wait.
Anybody else?
Nobody. Nobody has something to talk about.
Wow. Yeah, I can go to bed then. Shit. I get that song stuck in my head. I'm sorry, y'all. Charlie Juicy Smollett situation is a mess. He got convicted of 5 or 6 counts of fraud. So
Guilty.
I mean, he was convicted. What you want? What you want? What y'all want me to say about it?
Damn, that's this
But
shit is what happened.
you know what's really messy? That Tristan situation. Let
That's
me
messy
tell
as fuck.
y'all, Tristan's new baby mama. Oh, she's with the shit. Okay, Miss Girl put a whole thing out in her stories like he was getting ready to break up with Chloe. He been telling me he's gonna break up with her for months. He was at Doja Cat's party, said he was gonna break up with her at Doja Cat's party, had me back at the hotel, and then she was like, the gag is he saw Kylie fucking Drake, and he didn't want to tell Travis because he didn't want to fuck up the shit, and I was like, oh,
So
it's so mad.
she said he flew her and her friends out.
She said he flew her and her friends out. I
He
said,
was drunk
oh,
motherfucking dollars.
I said Chloe getting done dirty. I hate to laugh, but you kind of put yourself in this predicament because you already knew who he was when you got with him, and then he cheated on you. and now he got another girl pregnant because he the same thing to the previous baby mama, and you didn't learn your lesson, and now you stuck. It's terrible, but you kind of put yourself in that position, bro. Like I don't know no other way to put it, but it is messy. Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yes, child. They said it was great, and I'm like, she looked like his type. That's what his baby mama looked like. So I'm not surprised. Today was my dad's birthday. It's the second birthday he wasn't around for, and it's been a hard day. I'm sorry to hear that. What is this, Fortnite? Yep. They got new skins or something?
Sorry to hear that, Aaliyah.
Man, I know that I can't tell you I know how that feels, but I know it can be rough.
Mm. I need to call my daddy. I'll call him sometime next week.
Mine just came up the stairs, so I don't have to call him.
He
He's right
called
in the
me
hallway.
and I ain't talked to that man since.
Hey,
I
bro.
was in the middle of playing the game. I said, I gotta call.
You ain't shit. Uh-oh. I don't think I lost him. Um, the Browns got the nerve to be facing the Ravens again on Sunday. Well, we played them twice. We played them twice, so of course we would be going up against them again. But that's just how it is. We can't do nothing about that. Anywho, but it was nice to not have to watch them lose on Sunday, so that was nice. We gonna watch them lose again, bitch. But anyways, that Chloe shit, that baby mama said, "Oh, you're not finna put me out here like I'm crazy." Sis said, "Oh no, 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 nay, 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 nay." I'm finna tear your ass up on the Buddha to the Suda. I bet you Chloe ain't trying to do no hardcore shit now. I'm like, don't call Kamora Lee Simmons because she don't know what to do. She don't know.
Not Kamora Lee
Promise you
Simmons.
she don't. Yeah. Okay, so a few seasons back when Tristan, when now all the news broke about her and Jordan and everything, she was the one she called, and that girl was like, "You got to let everybody know that you a bad bitch and you don't play that shit." Now what you gonna tell her now? I think you should switch the bad bitch to stupid bitch because that's kind of where we done moved into that realm. Because you was out here making Jordan look real ignorant. You was trying to make her look real ignorant when it was your man who was in the wrong. Okay, he was the one who was out here trying to fuck on your friends, on your little friends. Okay, she was a friend
And
of the
didn't even
family
fuck her.
and didn't even get none. And that's the crazy
And
part.
y'all exploited that girl.
And tried to ruin the child. But she was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna go get me Carl Anthony Towns. Okay,
She said,
I'm
I'm
gonna go
gonna
get
take
me a
this
baller."
down.
Who's a stupid bitch? The Kardashians? All of the Kardashians?
Yeah,
I wouldn't say all of them.
yeah.
Mm.
Now Kylie ain't that. Kylie ain't stupid.
Charlie a dumb bitch
Kylie,
too.
like I'm spreading this coochie out right quick. Give me a couple feelers.
Mm. They
Cause
all
she knew
dumb.
some shit was about to go down.
And
Was she
Courtney
pregnant
don't
by
say
Travis?
nothing
Well,
about this shit.
if she fucked Drake at Doja Cat's party, she might be pregnant by Drake.
Yucky.
I mean that is a rumor that he don't like to use condoms. That is true. This is getting juicy, honey. This is some Tyler Perry shit. Oh, some solitary shit, honey.
So I only stand Courtney.
I'll be back, y'all.
Okay.
I have to fix my internet. I'll be back.
If I was pregnant by Jake, I'd be embarrassed.
I didn't
Honey,
even know you could lose that
if
much.
I was pregnant by Jake, I'd be glorified. You know how much money I'm about to fucking get?
I got teeth.
Money on my fucking ass. It's for the next 18 years.
I wait till you came in here.
Or unless the
Like
motherfucker
I'm
go to
just waiting
college,
for
then
you to
who
go to the
knows how
damn
long.
bathroom.
You get paid for life, honey. Doja Cat's party was too much to go. Oh. Depends on how far along in her pregnancy she is.
Is it working now? Because I don't know.
It's what working now.
I had to fix my internet, and now I'm using my data that I don't want to use.
Oh, I can't hear shit for real. My
I got a
speaker was
headache
up
now.
and then it just went down. I don't know what's going on.
Rice Crispy Twin. You ever get a headache playing Just Dance? I do.
Honey, I played Just Dance for like 3 hours strong. No.
Mm, I got a fucking headache.
I'll have a whole concert out this bitch just playing Just Dance.
They said, "Oh no, your subscription is done." I was like, "Well, it's nice while
Well,
it
it costs
lasted."
like, I think the month it costs $3.99. 3 months
A
is nine ninety
month?
nine.
Oh no,
But the song selection that they have is weak as hell.
it really is. For all that, I should have just got deluxe.
Okay, that shit should have cost $25.
And
All these white ass songs you got on there. And not
some of
even
us,
good ass white songs. These are
yeah.
sad as hell. She was already pregnant about 2 months ago because she's like 5 or 6 months pregnant now. Okay, then that's Travis's baby.
Mm.
How was my day? My day was fine. She paid. I wish I didn't care.
Skip.
I get headaches when the seasons change. Oh, oh, really? I mean, that sucks. I haven't played Just Dance since 8th grade. Maybe you're missing out.
Heavy
Just Dance is fun.
now.
And just like that, a new chapter of Sex in the City. Just like that, I still don't give a shit. Are you Mariahing me? I mean, okay, hold on, cause I like this show.
Mhm.
Dang, is it only episode 9?
What time is it? Wait, where's Hiram? Did he tell his little high school story yet?
It was 2 episodes. You said where's who?
Disney. Where's Disney Plus?
I think I was sex addict. Girl, hell yeah, you was a sex addict. You was fucking all the time. I should be a bartender. Let me go get my liquor license. Who is that coming home?
Oh my god, red light change.
That would be my mother. Oh, and her boyfriend coming home. They both about to break the goddamn garage. All these basses booming. Hip hop revolution though. Yeah. My thing is, if they put more time and effort into black games, we'd be alright. But they want to give us the low budget, the bare minimum. You have to subscribe to Just Dance now, literally. No, it's not Just Dance. It's Just Dance Unlimited. So Just Dance Unlimited, you get the old song. Well, some of the old songs from all the way back to the first game up until now. Literally so loud for no reason. Return of the Mac. Once again. Oh my god. I got Lordy Squad on here. Yes. And there is the master's bed. It's comfy with room enough for two, maybe three.
That shit is literally 6 kid-sized mattresses.
What is this? Oh, I was watching this. And I didn't finish. I only got halfway through episode 2. That's pathetic.
Suit and glasses. I don't know.
Mike and Molly. How old is that movie? Oh, it's a show. They did have a show. When
Oh,
was the
hell
show?
no. Shit's ugly.
Okay.
Oh my god. Who's that?
It's not plugged up.
What color suit is this? Oh, it's a brown suit. No, we don't like that.
What game was y'all talking about?
Just Dance.
We like all black, yes. All black indeed.
Thank you, love. I hit my damn thumb on the wall. And now it's sore.
That's too
Oh no.
Shut up.
If he has a boo boo.
Okay.
It hurt. Did the stuff happen for the Matrix yet, or are you still waiting?
Harvey Birdman, attorney of law.
I remember when that used to come on Adult Swim. Does it still come on Adult Swim?
Nope,
No,
I
not the
hate that
Brack
show.
Now you hate it.
10-year-old Tom.
Mike and Molly is sort of whack, but I'll watch it if it's on TV.
I
actually like Mike and Molly. I think it's cute. It's a cute TV show.
Do you prefer?
Okay, Brandy. I just hurt my finger.
King of Queens or Mike and Molly?
Batman Alone Halloween Part 1. What is this?
I think I prefer Mike and Molly to King of Queens. It's funny, but I resonate with Molly more, so I like Mike and Molly.
I go with King of Queens.
Kevin James' wife was mean to him.
Mean as hell.
Until the end of the show?
Yeah, because she lied to him and they were supposed to adopt that baby. But they were supposed to be getting their lives back together, and they were supposed to move it back into the house, and she kept her apartment, and she didn't give up the lease, and he said we were supposed to go all in, no matter what happened, we were supposed to go all in, and you didn't do that, so he left her. I was like, ooh, the devastation.
He left her.
The oldest brother in this show is fucking annoying. Are you still watching that Blood and Water TV show?
I'm gonna pause on watching that for a while because they piss me off.
She watched it later on tonight.
Not they pissed her off.
XOXO.
Right.
That's a girl. I got the Jamie Foxx show up here.
Mom said that
Yeah, Pittsburgh in their ass whooped.
they just scored again. Yeah, but Ben Stiller's dad made the whole thing. I can't see this comment. Oh, there it goes. I love a good side character that holds the main story up. That's what it was like watching Will and Grace with Jack and oh my God, what is her name? Karen. Jack and Karen used to crack me up. I loved watching them. It was fucking funny. That show is great. No, I'm talking about Haunting of Hill House. Oh. He said, Kenny, no. You gotta keep watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Steve.
I got one more episode.
How many episodes did he put on here?
Brandy, when you going to take your ASVAB retake? Next week?
You finished it again, of course.
You said I already finished it again. I need you to catch up. How was y'all day? It's fine. Yeah, he was annoying. It gets even better in season 2. So what TV shows y'all watching besides Blood, Water?
Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm watching The Sex Lives of College Girls. That's a funny
Zombie
show.
watching some crazy shit.
I'm watching Power. Pussy watching Black Mafia Family.
I'd be watching TikTok.
Watching Love Life.
Mine was good. I got to sit in class and watch my teacher go to online court. They got court online? You can what?
Not your teacher had to go online court.
That is hood as hell. Brandon said the week after next. Okay, going the week after next. I haven't been watching TV shows. I usually watch YouTube and what have I been watching? I finished Big Mouth finally. Are we still gonna watch Tiger King 2? I told y'all I'm not watching that.
I don't watch that.
I'm not watching Tiger King 2. I had enough with the first one. To be honest with you, child, it's a mess. I do not want to watch the second one. I just don't. I don't know where else you can go with it.
No, let me tell you.
Because I'll watch the first season if that's what we're doing. We are not doing that. At least I'm not.
The part in season 1 where the boy, never mind. That part just takes me out because it's like he didn't mean to do it, but I mean, what do you think is gonna happen when you play with what you call it?
I
God
think he did
damn
mean
it.
to do it. Gonna be honest with you. I think he did mean it. I have to watch the new season of British Bacon show, and then I'm going to watch the Bacon Squad. Maybe that Chocolatier show after that. You watch a lot of bacon shows, honey. That's a lot.
As someone who
I've been
bakes,
working on my math and word problem. Good. I'll have to wait to watch
why?
the first season. I can't with her.
The Witcher.
I got like a light headache
I
right
can't wait. Season 2
Is
come out
this the
next week.
Halo movie?
The TV series,
It's a TV series. Was it coming on Disney Plus?
HBO. I mean, Paramount Plus.
I have a question.
Yes. Hi,
So
Tirza.
your Jeff Hardy post, who was talking like, oh my god, I just want him to be in a match that warranted you to say
It
what you
was all
said?
over
Um,
Twitter.
it was well for me. It was actually under the post, but I deleted the comment. So it was this old ass dude. Um, that still be pining away for 1999 WWE. And he
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay. He was like, good. He can leave and go to AEW.
Oh my fucking
No.
god.
And then there was another person that commented and was like, yeah, we getting the Hardy Boys reunited. And I was just like, if something happens to him, none of y'all better be like, rest in peace or my condolences because you were the one who are enabling and helping him to keep doing this shit. So I want you to
Fucking
feel
Keaton.
all of the hell that you feel. You should because you're a horrible person. That's serious. I like cake and competition shows. They relax me for some reason. I don't like them. It's too much pressure. I ain't got time to be
I don't like
watching
They
watching
make
them
me
people
fucking
because I'm
hungry.
not the one baking,
not
so
make it long.
I can't watch it.
I don't like watching them.
I feel like they
Narcos.
be
This
doing it
is
wrong and then it irritates
not
me.
Bad Bunny.
Definitely one.
Hey, Tirza, what game won this time?
Deathloop.
That Luke won again?
Yeah, they won for best game
Oh,
direction.
put aim assist on high.
Oh, he a uber dork, but he look nice.
We about to start Mafia 3. Uh-huh.
I'd rather you be more concerned with his health than to be concerned with him wrestling. And I feel like
You
he,
know,
Jingle,
I feel like he
jingle,
should get a
jangle. My
therapist
chariot days just dangle.
and work on transitioning out of the ring.
people like that ain't fans then if they're more so worried about the fucking, oh, well, he needs to get to AEW. Just relax, people. Sit there and eat your fucking Cheetos and relax, alright?
Randy says she been watching Squid Games, My Name, Alice in Borderlands, BMS Power, and Cobra Kai. That is a wide variety of stuff.
Cobra Kai still comes on? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Go
Here's said Jeff
away.
Hardy is a wine addict. Him going to AEW or any other promotion was the last thought in my mind, I'm assuming. As a fan of his for 20 years, and if it is needed, indeed true, that he relapsed, I want him to get healthy. Agreed. I think that WWE recognized some signs that he had exhibited prior to his third or second stint in WWE. And they were just like, hey, listen, we've seen some things that are repetitive of your last time here, and we need you to get help for that. We are going to offer you rehab. We're offering you help. And he was like, no, I don't need it. So WWE was like, well, we can't have you walking out on matches and having a match like that. We're going to have to let you go. They did what they thought was best, which I don't blame them for that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to watch Hawkeye, but it's not that good to me. I kind of figured Hawkeye wouldn't. Loki and Hawkeye, I think, on the Disney Plus network aren't really my
Just your
speed.
drive.
So, but I really like
Yeah.
Winter Soldier and Falcon. I'm kind of not addicted to them, but I also watch them to have something in common with my grandmother. Oh, that's sweet. Yes, ma'am. Season 4 comes on December 31st.
It's better we got War Ragnarok.
You a gator?
And it makes me even sadder because I watched him on Broken Soul Sessions 2 weeks ago. And he was saying how he was so grateful to WWE for not giving up on him and how he knows that this is his last run with the company and as a wrestler. So to see him like this again really saddens me. I'm gonna say an extra prayer for him and his family tonight. I'm gonna lean toward the idea that there is nothing wrong with him in that sense, but WWE they just they thought it was and therefore they acted. And when he
Mm-hmm.
refused, they were like, okay, we don't want to have any situations, so we're just gonna let you go. And that's what they decided to do. I'm gonna try to lean to that rather than going into the issue of him relapsing because that's where everybody's going. So I'll just say maybe he didn't, and that he was just exhausted and he exhibited signs of relapsing because that's possible. I'll stay in that realm because until I hear it from him or his family, he hasn't done anything as of yet. And from what his wife has said and what his brother said, they both say that he's doing fine.
Mm.
So it's a lot. I told people Jeff Hardy doesn't eat the restaurant right now. He needs to take what?
I don't know. That's why I stopped reading.
I think what he's saying is he tell people Jeff Hardy don't need to
He
wrestle
doesn't
right
need
now.
wrestling right now.
He needs to
He
take care
doesn't
of
need to be
himself
wrestling
before he
right now. He
thinks
needs to
about
take care of
wrestling.
himself. Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Wow. That is. I was trying to think of a word that would be put there in place. You know, like, because sometimes your phone will autocorrect shit while you're trying to type it. So I was trying to think of a word that you would put there, that would cause it to autocorrect to restaurant. I'm serious. See, this older brother really ain't shit. Hell no.
Rico, stop watching.
His wife clearly wants kids, and you see them going to treatments and considering IVF. And the whole time he got a vasectomy out of college and never told her. Oh, that's messed up. Why didn't he just tell her if she thinks something wrong with her?
Is this the show?
It's on Haunting of Hill House, I think.
Oh,
I was
I
watching
thought.
Riverdale, but it's just not that interesting anymore. Now I'm just watching Power. I don't see how people can watch Riverdale. Riverdale is
I
so
don't
all
see
over the
how
Because they
place.
know
anyone
what
can
Jeff
watch.
meant to the business.
Mhm.
I'll be
But
back.
now I watch it for the comfort, and I'll skip the season that a dude. Oh, Sheila. Okay, he come back. Threw his whole cake away because his ice cream melted. Oh my god.
I mean, I throw it away
But I
too. Shit.
but I really love how wrestlers from all promotions are showing love and support to him and not judgment because we know how people can be. And everyone has said nothing but glowing things about him. Oh, I have no doubt that Jeff Hardy is a great person. Just because he has his demons don't mean he's not a good person. And I know that because one of how everybody has reacted to him and this release. Nobody's really shitting on it, which I am glad about that. And also they're more supportive of him. And that's a good sign too that the industry itself is evolving from that toxic place that it used to be. And it's starting to become a place where you can have mental health issues and anxiety and truly be able to work it out and your peers will support you and you won't feel so alone in the industry, which is nice. That's a nice comfort.
Unless you're on Reddit.
Oh God. Cause he ain't shit, bitch. Well, that much is true. But the guy had every other element of the cake right, and then he threw it away because his ice cream was moved out of the freezer by a different competitor. Oh, I'd have beat that competitor ass. But I'd have got me some damn nitroglycerin and refroze my shit. Sure would have. And it melted. I'd have tore that shit up. As soon as I found out that my shit got taken out the freezer, I'd have went over there and knocked all this shit off the counter. Bitch, you not gonna win either. The fuck? Tore that shit up. Tore it up, honey.
Baking is serious. Like, I'll fight someone if they throw me off at my house and I'm trying to bake.
Okay. It's a very, very serious thing. Okay. Lives are at stake.
I'd be telling my mom and them, I'd be like, you're in my way.
Please get out the kitchen.
I don't even say, please get out. I just be like, y'all are in my way. Move.
I get mad. And I just come upstairs and close the door. Tiffy, why you don't want to make that no more? Because y'all all in the kitchen, running around in the kitchen, and I can't work like that. I need my space.
Why is this like this? How do you change the... Oh, are you kidding me? You're telling
Are you
me
still
I gotta
playing?
collect all these Playboy magazines again? God damn it.
Are you still playing San Andreas?
No, I'm playing Mafia 3 now again for like the millionth time.
She was very upset at the handling of the cars on San Andreas.
The new one?
GTA.
The
San Andreas.
Okay, she's playing
definitive edition, whatever it is.
the remaster or the original one?
You playing the remastered, right?
Yeah, and the driving is so wonky, I can't play it. I just
The
can't.
driving always been wonky though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not playing GTA 4 anymore, because the driving sucks. It's horrible.
What's up? What's this channel about? So, a lot of things. First and foremost, I talk about wrestling. And then on Thursdays, we have conversations.
Okay.
Life, pop culture, wrestling, whatever I want to talk about. There you go.
Fuck. What does that mean?
If I make it all the way, I'm trying to figure out if I want to be a sailor or a seal. Girl. No.
Anthony got that for Emily's what's ass.
You said she ain't got no. Anthony took all her presents away because she got all left and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So WWE Shop is selling the Bianca Belair braid clip, and I low key whoa. Does it have the hair? Does it have hair attached to it? Oh, I will buy that shit just so I could be like, I'm on my own. I get some wow. I already got a ponytail that's close to that length. It ain't exactly that low, but it's close.
I feel like Kayla could pull that off if she wanted to.
The
Especially
treehouse.
the butterfly.
No, go ahead, Kitty.
Sorry. I talk
Just go ahead.
I'm tired.
She talks slow. She said she talks slow. The treehouse, the younger child was always in, wasn't there. Good news, my school won both of our basketball games. For the boys was 44-20, and the girls it was 65-19. Damn, 65-19. She said, "Yeah, it's the braid. They got a braid. Oh shit, it's got a braid attached to it."
Hell no.
That's funny. It was like, we gonna make all this money. It wasn't real. The dad said, "I never built you kids a treehouse. When would I have the time?" That whole, I don't like watching horror stories like that because they freak me out.
What? You don't like horror stories?
No. She said, my dad posted it on his Insta story, and then she posted it. It cost $19.99. Oh, that's synthetic. It's $20. I'm fine. That ain't bad for a synthetic fairy tale. You don't pay that much at the regular old store, beauty supply store.
Keep it away from
I don't know if it's gonna be as long as Bianca's, but you know.
Oh shit. I don't know, cause Rico's telling people to watch it. He got me watching this fucking Blood and Water, and it's pissing me off.
Now, Tears has sent me a picture of it. By them little high school girls in South Africa.
Yeah, them bitches, crunchy ass wigs and shit,
Not crunchy.
sleeping with the goddamn swim coaches and the
It
swim
really
coach.
is.
Mm.
Hell no. Wow. WWE be getting all the coins.
What does it look like?
Hold on a second.
I'm waiting for them to update the NXT merch section because I want a Tony shirt and I want a Cameron Grimes shirt. My birthday is April 27th, if anyone cares.
Cameron Grimes to the moon. I bet Johnny Gargano shit is sold the fuck out.
I bet. Bet you Kyle O'Reilly's is too.
Well, I mean, it is inevitable. They were not going to stay forever.
So I went back and I watched NXT from when was one Tuesday? Whatever. You know what I mean. I guess I can see the appeal of Braun Breaker and I'm starting to like him a little bit.
Wait.
Oh wow. My eye hurts. Ooh. Oh shit, they actually have a fucking pony. Stop it. That's funny. Well, looks better than them blue wigs. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's funny. I don't know. I seen her joint said it was on mute. She's probably having a whole conversation with herself.
And picking it back up.
How did they get canceled? What did you do to make the little person chase you?
Joint sound low.
So what was the final straw on Blood and Water, Kenny?
Besides the wigs, well, let's see. The whole runaround for them to, oh, that's my sister, and then it's not her sister, and then fucking the mom. Oh, well, where was I born? Oh, you were born at home with the midwife. Who the fuck says that? Who says that shit? And then Chris bottom ass. Fucking horrible. It's all a fucking mess.
I thought I was talking this whole time, and I was not. I'm like, oh, great. I'm in. I'm looking, and I'm like, y'all ain't even say nothing. That's messed up.
Why does it sound so low now? What the fuck?
It sound what?
It's like I have it off that echo cancellation shit, and now you came back and it sounds like low. I don't know what to do.
Is that better?
Hold on. Let's
Or
do
it's still
this.
low?
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh. What just happened?
They just showed that small clip.
All right, y'all. They done canceled fucking Cowboy Bebop. One had to ask, what was the reason? Like, it's number 9 on the damn on Netflix right now. Well, I guess I can watch it now. It says that was fast. Netflix has canceled the ambitious, widely hyped, ultimately widely disappointing anime adaptation. They said it was disappointing. The move comes less than 3 weeks after the show's November 19th debut on streaming service. The space western had a rough reception. The 10-episode series garnered a 46% positive critic rating on the review on Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes is not a good place to get a review. Hold on a second. It says fans seem to agree, giving the show a 56% positive audience score on the site. According to Netflix's top 10 site, the series racked up almost 74 million viewing hours worldwide its debut. So it got premium sampling out the gate, but it plummeted 59% for the week of November 29th to December 5th. It was pointed out.
Why aren't they? There we go. Oh shit.
That's the game.
Fuck. What is wrong with my phone?
Oh my gosh. This is fucking nuts. Anyways, oh no, Rip Cowboy Bebop. I feel naked. I don't watch any of these shows, nor do I play video games. It's fine. Ryan is enthralled with anime, so he watches it often, and therefore I have gotten into it because he's into it. Also, don't really watch all of the shows that I've seen. I saw it. It looks like those. It's very realistic. But I don't watch all the shows that some of them watch. Like I don't like A Haunted Hill House. Because I don't like horrors. I don't watch Blood and Water. I'm pretty much a creature of habit when it comes to things that I watch on TV. I most definitely watch the same shit over and over again. Like I watch most of the time I'll sit and watch stuff like Snap. I'll watch Lieutenant Kenda, Homicide Hunter, shit like that. I like watching a lot of documentaries. I'll watch Golden Girls every day of the week. I'll put it on at night and go to sleep to it. I wake up to it. I love Golden Girls. He gets tired of watching it, but I watch it all the time. And I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Sometimes YouTube videos put me to sleep, so I do watch YouTube videos. Most of the time, it's just I like watching Bailey Sarian because she does the true crime stories, and I like the way she does them. Um, what else do I watch? Can I take Channel now, or they get ready to announce Game of the Year?
They're doing Game of the Year.
Ooh, can you imagine getting headshot with a
Oh,
shotgun?
Jesus.
God. Horrible.
I don't either. I just listen to the conversation at this point. I'm
It's a
gonna
good
start
time.
watching Big Mouth. Big Mouth is an acquired taste. I will say that a lot of people watch Big Mouth and they are immediately turned off by it. So you have to have a crude sense of humor to enjoy Big Mouth. What I find is that Big Mouth is insanely honest about puberty and kids and learning how to cope with certain things, but in a very funny way. If it wasn't so goddamn raunchy, I would let kids watch it because it's so outside of normality that there's no way a kid can watch this and be like, "Mom, what is that?" I'd be like, "Yeah, you're not gonna watch this." That's why I have a lock on my Netflix and like the kids stuff is separate because my
Ooh,
nephew
that lock.
is real inquisitive. His little ass to be done went in there and found my password and then went in there and watched all my shit. Betty White, my birthday twin.
I think if you can watch Drawn Together, then you can watch Big Mouth.
I haven't seen Drawn Together. Hold on, y'all.
I think I stopped on episode 5. Like
Oh,
I stopped when the Nelly Light was recording a song with uh Pulang sitting there in the corner cheesing.
What the hell is happening right now?
That's where I stopped.
what one? Ratchet and Clank?
I think so. I'm not surprised.
I ain't get to see it.
I'm shooting Asian.
Okay, Jared, just listen to what he said.
It takes two.
Riverdale is just a bunch of Hollister models acting.
The whole 90-day universe is starting to move real quick. It's going places, and there's always new gossip. Oh my God, the 90-day fiance the other way, and then 90-day fiance the original version is fucking crazy. I I'll be watching that with my father, and I just be sitting up there like, what the fuck is wrong with people? People are crazy. Married at first sight be taking me out. I'm like, I can't do this shit. I can't do it. There's so much going on. I don't watch new TV. I still watch Living Single, Golden Girls, and The Facts of Life reruns. I just got into Sex in the City during quarantine. They got a whole new show of Sex in the City. Get ready to hit HBO Max. I used to watch Sex in the City when I was 14 when Sex in the City was coming on TV, and I used to watch it religiously and I got to the point where I had watched all the past episodes and I had got caught up and I was watching it every week. I knew what was going on with Carrie and Miranda and everybody. And child, I used to love Sex and the City. I used to be like, oh, what kind of shoes Carrie gonna wear today? Because that bitch used to wear some bad shoes. Like she used to wear some badass shoes, but sometimes I didn't always agree with her outfit. Like I didn't understand the concept of a tutu with some flower socks and some stilettos. I didn't get that, but I will say that sis used to tear up some shoes. Okay, she used to come in, be busted through with some good old what she wear? She used to wear Bagley Mishka a lot. She wore Jimmy Choos. She loved Jimmy Choos. She did wear Louis Vuitton, and she wore like what else did she wear? Ah, shit. She wore a lot of designer shit. Like she was spending $600, $700, sometimes 1,000 on shoes. And I used to be like, oh, baby.
I used to watch Days of Our Lives and Passions with my mom.
Oh my God, I used to love Passion. Huh?
They rested for the game.
Oh, I used to love Passion. I used to
I
be
was
sitting in the house like, Teresa, get her ass. Like, I used to love that show. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this picture off. I also want to finish Hunter x Hunter. I've never watched all of Hunter x Hunter, which is an anime. I've only watched one part, and it was when Gong found out that his mentor was killed, and he killed P2. There was about it was 3 episodes of that. It was one where Gong learned that the dude was being controlled by P2. Then he found out that he was dead, and then he literally aged himself up so he could be strong enough to kill her.
And he didn't have to do that.
And he was strong enough at the time of his age. He was strong enough to beat her, but he wanted her to feel the pain that he felt. So he aged himself up so he could kill her. And I was sitting there. I've watched that scene. I've watched those episodes at least 4 times back to back because it's such a good. Wow, that looks like Cleveland. What is going on? Is this the Matrix game?
This the thing that you download. I couldn't really show you, but we had the car thing. We shoot shit up on the damn bridge.
Jesus Christ. Y'all, I wish I could see how clear that this is, but it's like being in the middle of downtown New York City. It's crazy. Anyways, is the TV show Riverdale good or is it just okay? Riverdale is messy. It starts off where the story makes sense and then it just goes down this path that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense at all. Episode 5, you only had one more episode of the first season.
Yeah, I did.
It starts out good and then turns into a train wreck for Riverdale. I still be having Martin on repeat. Oh, I love watching Martin. I have 2 favorite episodes of Martin. It is the romantic getaway when they be fighting that damn rat in that hotel. And I got a couple. It's the romantic getaway. It is the one that is called Sophisticated Ladies, and they are they Martin, not Martin, but Shanae and Laquita infiltrate the the little sorority that they have for the businesses in Detroit. And Gina and Pam are trying to join it, and they get in because all their husbands are sleeping with all them hood bitches that go to Shanae's salon. So she tell everybody and turn them all into these ghetto ratchet ass old women with wigs and shit. That shit is funny as hell. That whole episode is hilarious. And then there's another episode that I love and I watch all the time, and I can't remember the name of it. Oh, it's the Thanksgiving episode. It's when they competing to see who's gonna wash dishes after who had the best dinner, who cooked the best meal. And with Pam and Gina got Martin's mom to cook the meal for them. And then they left all the food there and bruh man ate everything. So they ain't
I
getting
like
none
the
of
one where he goes to the DMV to renew his license.
it. You so almondy. Just almondy brown.
She just gonna leave you almond brown.
He said
Or
you was
what's the
small, you
one
just
where him and Gina, they want to go somewhere. I think they want to go to Gina's hometown or some shit like that. But what's the old lady's
oh,
name with the
that's
glasses?
that's Miss Jerry when she step on his tuna sandwich. That shit
I
is
don't want
funny.
no damn
When
tuna.
they when they be stuck in the bus station.
You know, niggas told they love you.
Hell yeah, that shit
Came
is
back to
funny.
the station wearing that shit.
Hell yes, that is a funny episode. Said me and my mom are watching all of the main shows and a few of the spinoffs. I'm way more into it than she is though. Yeah, the reboot is without Kim Cattrall, aka Samantha, and I ain't with it. Well, she didn't want to be in it. She didn't want to be in it, but they got Nicole Ari Parker and somebody else that's in there with them. But she didn't want to do it. She said she was done with that. So, and I think that she was upset. I know that when they was doing the movie, she was upset about their pay, and she didn't like the fact that Carrie was getting triple more than what the other girls were getting. So she was very upset by that. Say Yes to the Dress is wild. They took this one designer's whole name and kept it. She has to get a whole new brand now. What? You know what makes me mad about Say Yes to the Dress is when the families be in there. Like one time, this chubby white girl was in there and she already felt shit. Anyway, she already felt really insecure about her weight, and she didn't wear dresses often. So her being in that environment was very, it was very different for her, and she was trying her hardest. I thought that was really him. That's a damn computer.
This is the Unreal Engine. This is video game graphics.
That is fucking crazy. Anyway,
You see this shit?
oh my god. Anyway, sorry y'all, but Dry got the shit on the big screen and he won't put it on his damn screen.
I want you to see the car chase part. I'll put it back.
Yes, me. You can play it on the TV. I ain't gonna watch TV for a minute. But anyway, this chubby white girl was in there and she was very insecure about her weight and she had never worn a dress like that before, so she was very scared. Her cousins and her sisters was out there. They called that woman every name they could think of. That bitch called her a linebacker. She said she looked like a silverback. I said, I know the fuck you did. I wish a bitch would. I wish I would be standing up in front of all the people that's supposed to love me and in front of some people I don't know. And bitch, you say that I look like I'm a silverback. I'll be telling all your motherfucking business right then and there. I'm like, oh, okay. Like them 4 kids you got with them 4 baby daddies.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm pretty sure he was tired of your wide back ass too. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And like, and don't even start, grandma. Don't even start, okay? Because we know your old ass was hoeing back in the day too. I got you too. Don't start. I would be tearing their ass up on TV. It'd be a lot of bleeps. Oh shit. They had to use the button every chance they get. Like, Pippi, you can't cuss like that. Well, y'all gonna have to bleep everything. Shoot. Patricia Fields was the costume designer, and she has a very eclectic sense of styling, but it somehow worked for Carrie. I'm getting y'all comments late, just so you know. I saw this when you was playing it on the small screen.
Okay.
These niggas is car racing. Ooh, you got them in the air. Nasty. Anyway, she dressed all the girls, but Carrie's style was a little funkier. They be like they ain't no damn puppy. The sophisticated episode, they asses went to the Wu-Tang concert. Yeah, I remember that one. I love that episode. I think that's the only full episode I've ever watched. The Sophisticated Ladies one is what I'm talking about. I love the episode of Martin when they went to Hollywood to the Vernell Hill show and Martin interrupted Josie's performance. Yeah, text me out every time. That is a messed up. And then, another one is when he runs away because he talking about he get trying to find himself, and he goes to that cult and they be singing Najee Ramba and having his hair be braided, and he got that afro, and the cult is some bullshit because she be sleeping with all of the members.
Taking their money and shit.
She got a whole thing of liquor behind her podium of shit. I'm like, damn, ain't no God in none of this. This is a mess, honey.
Do you remember the episode? It was like, I don't know if it was like a Halloween episode, but Martin had them all sitting around a table and he had the fake dog and he was questioning them about the DVD player.
No, that was the case of the CD player. So what happened was Martin had spent, because it's in the 90s. So CDs was just coming out, and it was really expensive to have a compact disc player. That's what it was called, the compact disc player. It was $400 for a compact disc player. Okay, so that's how much he spent on it, and he had CDs and everything. And he accused everybody. He lost it. He couldn't figure out where it was, and everybody was looking at it. So he started questioning all of the friends. He made them come to the house, and we're all black. Now, where he got that from was a scene in New Jack City where Nino Brown had everybody sitting around the table because I believe they lost some coke. I want to say that's what it was, and somebody stole it. And he was interrogating everybody, and that's where Martin stole it from. He stole that scene from New Jack City. And it was funny as hell because the dog was stuffed, but he kept making it. I like when Gina lost the piston ticket. Yeah, that one is one of my favorites, where she had to work in Shanae's salon. Child. And she permed Myra hair with no neutralizing shampoo.
Poor Myra.
Poor Myra. The individual designer had a brand that she partnered with the New York store and a California bridal shop too. They took her legal name and kept it. Oh, that's so messed up. Oh yeah, Martin was like, Cole, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Yes. The Blizzard episode is hysterical. Yes. My father sits and watches Martin religiously. He will watch Martin, Sanford and Son. Oh my God. If I never had to see another episode of Sanford and Son, I will be happy. And he watches Good Times. I cannot watch Good Times. Good Times just takes me back to a day where the project was where we was, and I really don't like that. Like in Good Times, they are always up against it. They don't never get out the project, and when they do get an opportunity, something happens and they ended up staying where they were. I'm like, damn, they don't never get no break. That is not entertaining to watch. That is traumatizing. I do not want to watch that. And my dad watches it every single day. He will sit and watch it. But now he's obsessed. He's obsessed with there's a TV show on BET that he watches. He watches Sisters.
Sisters, the Oval, I think.
He watches the Oval. He loves the Oval. And he started watching the 20s, which really baffled me because at first he said he didn't really care for it. But he started watching the 20s. And like my dad is funny because he'll be sitting downstairs in the living room and he'll be watching TV. And I remember one time he came across The Campaign. And if you ain't never seen the movie The Campaign, you won't understand why that's shocking. But first of all, it has Will Ferrell in it and Zach Galifianakis. And the whole plot of the movie, he watched it. The whole plot of the movie is Zach Galifianakis is, basically running up against Will Ferrell's character, and he's like, a shoe in for the job, right? Typical Republican Southern dude, and Zach Galifianakis' character is kind of feminine, but he is straight. He does have a family and a wife, but it is so fucking messy. The whole damn movie is insane. But what part was he watching when I came downstairs? He was on that part where they was eating dinner, or was it the one where Cam said, "If you make my son call you daddy, I'm gonna fuck your wife"? Is that was the part?
No, he came downstairs because he was getting those kids to put on their headphones, possibly get ready, possibly get PG on y'all. And then he was like, "What the hell she finna say?" And she started talking. He was like, "Are they listening to ass and titties?" He started.
The kids were listening to ass and titties on the headphones, and she over there cussing him out because his name was Will Ferrell's character was named Cam, and Cam kept cheating on his wife. He had a whole mission. Let me tell y'all the part that I saw with where my dad was sitting down there watching it. The part I came in on was Cam he had a scandal because his mistress had leaked her voicemail that he left. Well, no, he left a voicemail on a family's answering machine trying to call his mistress. And when the message he left, that message was so damn messy and nasty. I was just like, and he kept going.
He
and
kept back like 2 or 3 times.
And I'm like, you had to know that it was wrong. So he kept doing it. And the family didn't turn the machine off. They just kept listening to it. You gotta watch it. If you ain't never seen The Campaign and you like raunchy comedy, that's something you have to watch, Rob.
He had the potential to be running for vice president.
Yeah, but child, my coming into the living room and seeing my dad watch The Campaign is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. That shit took me the fuck out. I could not stop laughing. But he gets upset with me because he'll be watching a movie and I'll be like, "Oh, I know what that is," and I'll tell him what movie. He's like, "Damn, is there a movie you don't know?" I'm like, "No." Like he was watching Eagle. I think it was Eagle. I know it was Disturbia that he was watching, the one with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Where he noticed his neighbor is a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
And don't nobody believe him because he was a troubled kid. Nobody believed him. But his neighbor was a serial killer, had a whole basement full of bodies. Basement full of bodies. And I was like,
let these mofos come back.
I was like, damn, Daddy, you in here watching Disturbia? He was like, God damn, what movie don't you know? I watched that. I was like, you ain't have to call me out like that. That's disrespectful. What's y'all favorite Fresh Prince episode? See, I didn't care for Fresh Prince like that either, but there were a few episodes that I liked. The one where Ashley was trying to become a singer, I did like that episode. When the earlier episode of Fresh Prince, when Tevin Campbell came out there and Ashley passed out, I liked that episode. I liked the episode when Carlton is trying to join the fraternity and they turn him down because he's a rich kid. I do like that episode, and I did enjoy the father episode where Will Smith really, showed his acting chops in that episode. And I liked the episode when they both got arrested for driving the car.
Right, because the dude told him to go get the car and
right. And the cops didn't know.
And Carlton didn't understand that he was so oblivious to the situation.
He didn't understand that there was a racial profiling thing. And there's one more, the one where Tisha Campbell is on there and they're dating and they get locked in the basement. Yes. Stop! I like that episode, and I like the one where he was dating Queen Latifah, but she was a chubby girl, so he didn't want nobody to know that he was with her. Those are some of my favorite episodes of Fresh Prince. The fight party episode is funny too. Oh hell yeah, that's my shit. I love that episode. My mom be watching that stuff too. Oh, Good Times is the shit, especially when Janet joined the cast. They got out on the last episode. Why did you put Daddy out? What did he do? Not smell one. What's in there that he's stealing? What is he stealing? He can't chew that popcorn. So I know it's that Dove candy because he have a hard time with that popcorn. He ain't gonna do nothing but suck the caramel off of it. That's nasty because he ain't got no teeth. He can't eat no popcorn with no teeth, baby. That don't work. I liked Good Times when Janet joined the cast. It was a little bit more campy and funny, but it was just so goddamn depressing. I couldn't do it. One of my favorite episodes is the one where you find out she's being abused. And it's not because of the abuse, but it's just good quality acting in it. And I love the episode where her mom tries to, weasel her way back into the girl's life, and she tries to keep us some more water in there, and she tries to get custody from Willona, and she uses like her friend that's an actor to get close to her. That's a good episode. Another episode of Good Times I did like was the one where Penny set the couch on fire, but they all thought that one of them did it. Yeah, she set it on fire pretending to smoke a cigarette, and she put it in the couch, and it burned a hole in the seat cushion. So the whole episode was them trying to figure out who burned the hole in the couch, but it was well done, I have to say. Remember when Martin had to fight Thomas Hitman Hearns in his face afterwards? Oh my God. There's another episode of Martin that I do like is when the little people was on there and they had
Is that the Christmas episode?
Nah, not that episode. It's the one where Tommy was dating a new girl and her ex-boyfriend was a little person. And they went to this little person bar to go hem the dude up. He went downstairs to go hem the dude up because the dude came to the apartment looking for Tommy and they beat him up. So Cole and Martin went down to the bar where the little people be at, and they almost got into a fight down there. And when it got done, he was like, I think the dude was his name was, I think it's Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys. That episode was funny. But Good Times is how the projects, aka the ghettos, particularly in Chicago, were in the 70s. I know, but like I said, it's too much of a reminder of what my mama and daddy had to go through taking care of us. So it's very triggering for me. I don't like it. I can't watch it. There are only certain episodes of that show I will watch, and I refuse to sit and watch shows back to back of Good Times because it's just too much.
That was way before my time, so
it's too much.
I ain't watching it.
My favorite Fresh Prince episode is Vivian's 40th birthday, and she quits her job to become a dancer, and she auditions. Oh, I forgot all about that episode, and it is my all-time favorite episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Vivian becomes a dancer, and she goes and that heifer slays that audition. I still watch that clip to this day. I go on Hulu and go straight to that episode and watch it. It is my favorite episode. I love that episode. I was a rich girl. I like the one with Belle Biv DeVoe in it. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Oh, yeah, I like that one, too. Will was like, okay, you took out your eyes, your hair, and nails. Now tell me what else I can get from the mall. But then you have soggy popcorn left. Oh dear, yeah. My daddy ain't got no teeth, so he can't be chewing on popcorn kernels. I told you he was gonna eat them truffles. I told you that. Is we putting popcorn under the tree, Mama? Hold on, y'all. We get some popcorn from we can go to like TJ Maxx or Marshalls and get the popcorn, and then we can get some chocolate. I need some Ferrero Rocher. Okay, it's Christmas. We supposed to have cherries under the tree, Ferrero Rocher, and we got to go get the kids gifts and stuff. We got work to do. Why you standing there looking at me like that? Ooh, she's so stank, honey. Yeah, and the other small dude was an actor and was a comedian. I think he was in Bad Santa. Yeah, he was an actor and a comedian. But the whole Martin's whole series is funny, and I love their wedding. The wedding episode is funny.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
I love that episode. It's hilarious. Um, he said, "Ooh, Ferrero Rocher."
That
Yes,
reminds me, for your birthday, I can't do it this week, so it'll have to be when I get paid next week when I can send you some cookies.
yay! I'm getting cookies.
So it'll be like a belated birthday.
Appreciate it. I've seen the Vivian dancing part. I haven't seen the whole episode though. If you got a streaming service and you have access to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I would highly recommend that you watch it because it's a funny episode, but it's also a very telling episode that it don't matter your age, you can do whatever you want to do. And she went in that audition and tore them girls up. They ain't had nothing to say. And then she snapped right in their damn face and walked out and fell out. But she did that shit. She did that shit. Lindor truffles are bomb too. I like Lindor truffles, but my mom's had them because they, for whatever reason, like she gets them from work and sometimes they have Secret Santa and they give people chocolates for Secret Santa. So she'll have a bunch of Lindor truffles in the house. But I mean, it's a good chocolate. I like the flavor of it, but I like my chocolate to have a hazelnut or almonds. I really like almonds and chocolate together. And I just like Ferrero Rochers. If I can, usually I can find the Ferrero Rocher at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or some shit, and it'd be like $15 for that whole little plastic case that they have it in. And they usually had those big tins of popcorn there, and I wanted to have that for Christmas because my mom is she's a stickler for tradition. And usually for Christmas, she'll have like all of she'll have stockings over the fireplace. My mom likes to string garland throughout the house. Usually by now we have lights up. So she will have lights up outside. She puts the tree up. She'll have the candles, the little fake candles in the windows. They have the wreaths out, so the wreaths are hanging on each window.
Oh, she go all out. You go all out.
My mom loves Christmas. She loves Christmas, and she will have oh shit. Under the tree, my dad is the one who started the tradition with the chocolate covered cherries under the tree. Usually he'll go to there's a candy place here in Cleveland called Mally's Chocolate where you can go and get it, and you used to be able to go on a tour to see the chocolate being made.
Oh, that's
and
dope.
like every year when we was in middle school, we went to Mally's Chocolate Factory. We all went. Every kid in Cleveland went to that damn factory. We all see. You go in there, and it smells like chocolate everywhere. You can see them making the chocolate, and then you go to the gift shop, and like your mom had to give you like $60 so you can get one little pack of fucking. Because it's expensive. It's expensive, but it's like if you want to be able to get enough, because you're gonna get like one pack of chocolate covered Oreos. They're gonna have maybe 6 Oreos in there, and it's gonna cost you about $20. Okay,
For
it is
six?
not cheap. Dead ass is not cheap.
Oh hell.
So I I love going to the chocolate factory because I was a little chubby kid. So hell yeah, I was like, we're going to the chocolate factory. Hell yeah, but when I ain't had no money, I used to get mad as fuck.
They do that at Hershey Park where you could go through like I guess the chocolate factory and then they give you this big ass Hershey kiss at the end.
They gave it to you like you ain't have to pay for that.
No, it's free.
Ooh, bullshit. We had to pay for our chocolate. I'm upset. I'm
Of
upset.
course the gift shop you gotta have the munties, but
No, they used to get. They gave us samples while we was in the chocolate factory, but when you come out, they be like, okay, you can go to the gift shop. When we came out the factory, the only thing we had was them samples. That was it. And then was like, how they take a brick of chocolate and break it up, and it's like the bark is all over the place. Like, here, try our chocolate, it's delicious. And we like, okay. Then you go in the gift shop, and they got all this beautiful candy everywhere. This really pretty decorated little squares of candy. And I used to be skeptical because they would have samples out in there too. But I'm not a big fan of specialty chocolate because they'll
hmm
put shit like coconut cream in there or just flat out coconut. And
what?
that makes me want to slap a bitch. I don't like that. So I'm like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like dark chocolate because it's super
hmm
bitter. I'm not a fan of that. So I would be very weary of it, and I would like try to figure out which chocolate was which, so I didn't pick up something that I really hated. One time I picked up one, and it had some type of custard in it, but I didn't like it, and I bit
mm.
into it, and the lady was like, "It's good, right?" And I was like, "Mm mm mm." She was like, "Oh no, don't spit it out." I'm like, mm. Mm-mm. She's like, "Do you need a napkin?" I was like, mm-hmm. She was like, okay, we'll get you a napkin. And I spit it out, and it was like, Tiffany. I'm like, y'all did not eat that. Okay, I ate that. That's fucking nasty. She shouldn't have convinced me to eat that shit. She only did that because I was fat. Everybody else in here was standing around looking at it, and she was like, "Hey, how are you? Would you like to try this?" And I was like, "Ooh, chocolate, yay!" Because I'm a little chubby little kid, and she saw me. She did that shit to me on purpose. Okay, she did it on purpose. That's why I was like, this is disgusting. It was disgusting. It was
Absolutely
nasty.
fucking not. Even here, we go to the Coke factory. We leave with a free bottle of Coke.
What?
Yeah,
Can't be Sprite?
I'm
it's a
upset.
Coke factory.
Yucky.
Big brother Jared better not eat the
Oh
cookies.
shit.
Well,
If
it
they let
depends on
you,
what kind of cookies they are. If it's chocolate chips,
I'm
he gonna eat
sending
them.
chocolate chip, red velvet, white chocolate chip, sugar cookies, and
Hell yeah!
I want to try these brown butter bourbon chocolate chip cookies. But
I'll taste test them.
okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Brandy show. It says they showed that episode last night. I think it was her birthday too. Yeah, that episode was good. Of good times when Penny's mom comes back
Oh,
because she
yeah.
married a rich man and hired an actor that manipulated Winona into throwing a party where he invited druggies and hookers. I thought you said garlic, and I was like, yeah, for the vampires. Before I checked myself and heard garlic. Oh God, see that stringing garlic up on no damn. You stupid. In an attempt to frame Winona, she could lose custody of Penny, but the plan didn't work because Penny wanted to stay with Winona. I know it's Christmas. Once my mama started playing the Jackson 5 Christmas album, oh child, right tears and had her ass on tape. Christmas time. Almond Joys. I don't like almond joys. They're nasty.
What?
They're nasty. I
No.
don't like them. My friend got me watching Two Broke Girls. I don't like that show.
I'd rather watch Broad City.
Broad City is funny. But the Jackson 5 Christmas album is a tradition in my family. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day makes me cry to this day. I think you would cry at just about any Michael Jackson song at this point because he is your everything. He is the center of your world. Yeah,
Yes.
you got the Hershey's Kiss was free, and we got to make our own chocolate bars after the tour. I put pretzels and milk chocolate in my milk chocolate bar, and it was good. See, that's some bullshit. Okay, see, that's how I know I'm in Cleveland and not nowhere else because Ohio don't give a fuck about us. They don't care about us.
Hmm. And they let us get samples of pops around the world.
Oh, word.
The more like the southern you got, the sweeter it was. The more north you went, the more bland it was.
Oh God.
I said, damn, this shit ain't got no sugar in it. I
Wait,
ain't
so
crazy
for the
for
Christmas
that sugar.
basket, is it all the cookies or do I have to pick and choose?
Well, if you don't like what's like in there, you can just tell me what kind of cookies you want, and that's perfectly fine. Because I know some
So,
people don't like red velvet, or some people don't like sugar cookies, or you know.
so is it gonna be a variety basket, and then people can pick what type of variety of cookies they can get, or
Yeah,
if they
they
don't
can
tell
if they don't
you,
like if they don't like what the cookies that are there, they can always like change it, and I have no problem doing that. I only picked those three because they seem like holiday-ish, I guess. Whatever.
I didn't share my wings. He wouldn't have liked them. They didn't have no seasoning on them, and they was naked.
Mm.
How did you taste the wing, Brown? I know how he tasted it because the delivery driver left the food at the door like I told him, and his ass brought the shit in the house. That's what you get for going in my sauce, because you didn't know what was in there. I fixed that that time. Next time I'm gonna get mango habanero and tell your ass out. Your ass shouldn't have been going in my damn bag. Is that why half my ranch was gone? Brown, yes it was. What did you do? Scoop all of the ranch on one wing? You ate one of my wings. You had a flat, didn't you? I knew it. I'm sitting up here trying to figure out why I'm missing wings. And I'm like, okay, because Derek ate the last three. KJ wanted one, and I'm like, I know I ordered 16. I tried to tell it, they fried them naked. They didn't put no seasoning on them. That's why I didn't offer you none, and then you still went in my bag and ate. Well, I'm glad you got messed up. I'm glad. Oh, you didn't like that? You didn't like the bourbon sauce? You didn't like the alcohol? It's blackberry bourbon sauce. That's why you
Mm.
didn't mind your business.
You said
Oh,
blackberry.
I ate it.
Blackberry bourbon sauce. That is so good.
I never had it.
No, it's
So,
not. That's why you didn't mind your business. I did get barbecue. It was at the bottom of the bag.
I gotta download Bookshelf again.
Right,
The
Rico?
recipe
Almond
in it.
joys are just the best. They make you feel like you're on the beach
I
with a
cannot believe you
martini on
ate.
the side.
He
My
No
went in
olives
my
because I'm
wing
an
bag and
alcoholic.
ate one of my wings. I'm gonna get his ass next time because I'm gonna order a mango habanero and I'm gonna get the sauce on the shit. I'm gonna tear his ass up next time because he shouldn't have did that. That wasn't right. He be ordering shit. I don't go in his stop.
You know what I like with wings now? Blue cheese.
yeah.
I can't do ranch no more. I'm tired of ranch. I
I don't
always
like
do
blue cheese. Blue
ranch.
cheese is
Blue
nasty.
cheese is nasty. Blue
Oh,
cheese tastes like ass.
it's
It's so
cheese.
nasty.
No, I don't. Cause
My
I
mom
dabbled
be
in that.
playing Silent Night Temptations version every Christmas and be singing it. No damn well her ass can't sing.
Oh
Getting
God.
on my nerves. Almond joys are trash. They're disgusting. Almond joys are nasty. Cause I thought I had to pick only one type of cookies. Cause I like all them cookies. Well, then just tell Kenny you want a variety.
I got you. Just let me
She'll
know
just
if you
give
got a
you like
peanut butter allergy, because I ain't got your insurance card and
right.
I'm not taking no one to the hospital.
Yeah, she'll give you like she'll give you like like two or three of each. However many cookies she gonna put in the little basket.
Little
Mm.
basket.
Yeah,
How
little
much is it?
basket. She said, Donna said, how much is the cookie base?
$22.
Mm.
And I was like, well, shit, which one do I choose? I tried samples of soda from around the world. There was a machine in Disney World, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. Y'all are tripping. Almond joys are the shit. No, they're not. They're nasty. They're
Mm.
disgusting.
I do
Go
not
in the
stick on that.
purse.
That Reg never had a chance. What happened was I had ordered myself lunch, but it took them an hour and a half to get here. And AJ was supposed to be getting off work at that time, but he didn't get off until he got
What?
off after the food was delivered. So my dad heard the
What
man
pay
ring the
for?
doorbell, and he went and picked my food up from outside. Now Uber had a buy one get one free deal, and it was one of them ghost kitchens for one of the bigger restaurants
Oh,
in the
that's good.
city.
Oh.
So I ordered a set of wings. I ordered some actual whole wings, and then I ordered some boneless wings. I was gonna give one of them to Jared, but my nephews ate it. And I ordered a bunch of different sauces because I wanted to try it, and it had this blackberry bourbon sauce. I had 2 orders of that. Now my dad gets the bag from outside and brings it in the house, and he says, "Tip, your food is here." At that point, I was trying to get my nephew to go to the bathroom, clean him up, and help KJ with his homework at the same time. So I was like, "Okay, Daddy, I'll tell AJ to get it," and I'm helping him. Now my daddy down there, he stole one of my wings out the bag, and his greedy ass went inside my sauces, and he ain't know what type of sauce it was, and he said it was real boozy. What was it, bourbon? I said, yeah, your black ass wasn't supposed to be going in my bag. That wasn't for you. Okay? He was like, they ain't had no seasoning on them or nothing. I'm like, that's why you need to mind your business. You just mind your business. I don't like soda. I never have, so I would have passed on that. Just the name sodas of the world sound a little crazy. Well, they sell sodas. They sell sodas differently. So Fanta is here in the States, but they have different flavors of Fanta all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
You can get Mexican cola is different from the cola that we drink. It's a bit sweeter. I know when you go to Chipotle, you can get Mexican Sprite and Mexican cola, and they come
Yeah,
in a
Mexican
glass bottle.
Sprite strong as shit.
It's good though.
It
The
Yeah,
is.
Mexican Sprite is delicious. It's
the
delicious.
Netherlands Sprite tastes like water.
Yeah, I never had it either. Almond joys sound like death to me just because of the almonds
Who
though.
said that?
Oh,
Because first of all,
hey
jail.
Nicole. Ew, I don't like blue cheese. She said, what is happening? She said, somebody left her whole fucking purse here at work. Like, how do you leave somewhere without your purse? I don't care how drunk I am. I hate almond joys. She left her whole purse. I bet you she's freaking out. I don't have a peanut allergy, but I don't like nuts. But I'll figure myself out to the order. And you like blue cheese? Ew. Blue cheese is so nasty. I don't like it. If there was one thing I could write out of the universe, it would be almond candy, all kinds. First of all, the disrespect, okay? I don't like almond joy, but I like almond M&Ms. I like almond M&Ms over any other M&M. Peanut M&M, regular M&Ms. I love almond M&Ms. And I like almonds in chocolate, but I don't like almond joys because it's not a milk chocolate. It's like a semi dark chocolate, and it is also this massive amount of coconut that I can't stand it. See, I got Nicole and Kitty on my side, so that's all I need. Then how do you like almond joys, Rico? I love blue cheese. Ew. Ranch too. I love ranch dressing with ring stop, lemon pepper wings. I fucks with lemon pepper wings. Oh yes. Hold on a second. Let me put the link in here. All right. If I ate an almond joy, I could die, kidney. Drop the link. My finger pressing. I'm sorry.
I need a project, bitch. A who red bitch.
Just hearing Chipotle gives me PTSD. Oh no, not
Mm,
PTSD. I need a massage.
I
Girl.
love Chipotle.
When
I
it's
love
done right,
good
it's
stuff.
great.
Yeah, never go to Chipotle early.
I go to
I
Qdoba.
I've never
don't
had
like Qdoba because
Chipotle.
they'll never make their rice all the way. It be crunchy.
Now
Maybe
here
that's your Qdoba.
we have Moe's. You get
And we
more
have,
out of Moe's, but
you do,
you
but
get a
they don't
better
taste the same.
flavor. Right, you get a better flavor out of Chipotle.
Yeah, Moe's is kind of like, um, it's like a step up from Taco Bell.
Hmm.
Mm.
But when you
Mm,
go to Chipotle, there's a flavor there that you just can't find nowhere else.
I want some Chipotle.
And there ain't no
That's it.
Qdoba here. Qdoba left. I guess they got tired of people telling them that they queso
Mm.
wasn't all the way cooked or
Not they left.
Mhm.
Yo, the queso and chips, fucking fire.
uh-uh. I
She's
gotta
fucking fire.
I've I've gone to Qdoba 4 times and I've gone to different locations. The rice either is not done and I used to get the queso a lot and every time I would get it there would be a lump of uncooked cheese in there.
That's
It'd be
wild.
like you know how like you make a cheese sauce and the cheese don't fully melt? It's kind of like in a ball in the center of it. I would always get that ball and I'd be like, you motherfuckers they cook and I'm not going here no more. I quit. Here's had issues with Chipotle, so she said just hearing Chipotle give her PTSD.
Chipotle is good cold. Hmm.
Mm.
I like
Depends
my
on what I get
Chipotle
from
cold
there.
too.
Well, I eat cold food, so I'm just gonna
No, I don't heat my Chipotle up. I don't like it too.
bless you.
Thank you.
Chipotle gave me food poisoning twice. No thanks. Oh,
Oh,
I will
Mm.
be back in here after my members live, but I just want to say hi real quick.
You got a
Oh,
members
hey,
live.
ACT. Oh, yes, honey. They pays money to talk to him in his wig, honey.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
They
Well, it was
do.
a step up from the other
from the
wig.
other
So
wig. Jesus
That
Christ.
new wig he got is a mess. I don't care what nobody say. I don't
I
like
said,
it.
I said it's better. It's not good, but it's better.
The whole front of it, the whole
It's
front,
a
just
mess.
I'm like, what is going on?
It's giving bust down Wendy Williams.
I think I fell asleep when he explained why the wig started happening.
He said he making fun of a YouTuber that does that. So that's what he's doing.
Does what?
I there's a YouTuber that acts like that and she was one of the ones that started those rumors about him. So
Uh,
he
who
started
started rumors
making
about people? I'm lost.
Oh my
AC2
gosh.
was on YouTube and some YouTuber was starting rumors about him. I mean, calling him everything from a pedophile to it,
Oh,
it was
she's slandering. Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
it
Not
was
YouTube
bad.
drama.
Girl, it was bad.
it was messy.
I be
It was
missing
so
everything.
messy.
Tinder said she likes fried chicken cold.
Oh no, that's doing too much.
I don't like
I
my chicken
like
cold.
pizza
I don't like it
cold.
cold because the
Yeah, I
skin
like
isn't
that
crunchy.
cold.
Pizza cold is like heaven.
My dad won't reheat no chicken. He said reheated chicken is nasty.
We made this
I mean,
bitch
I put that shit
yesterday.
back in the oven
I don't want to do
or the
this.
air fryer.
He don't like it like that either. I can't get that man to eat no chicken reheated. Nothing.
It's not as good, so I understand.
I want Cinnabon.
I can eat a
What
cold
are you
chicken sandwich.
watching, Sarah?
Demon Slayer.
Is this a TV show?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
He's watching Demon Slayer.
Oh my god, if I see any more TikToks about that one dude in Demon Slayer, I swear, I don't even watch that shit.
What dude?
The one with the wives.
Oh God.
What you talking about?
I'm like, I don't even
That
watch this show. And literally it's all everywhere on my timeline. I'm like, what is this?
him.
Like literally, what is this?
She said she tired of seeing TikToks with him in it.
Do
Them
y'all
girls
ever
be simping
see?
over him in them TikTok videos.
Why? He's the bad guy.
They usually simp over the bad guy for these animes. I don't
Period,
understand
Rico.
what the. I don't understand. Fucking love Cinnabons. Mm,
Speaking of Cinnabons, has anyone been seeing this thing about chili and cinnamon rolls?
Ew.
no.
What?
Mm-mm.
Are people eating chili and cinnamon rolls together?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
No, they not.
I don't even like chili, and that just turned my entire
I love chili.
organs.
Chili
I
is
love
delicious.
chili.
Oh my God.
That's like one of
Mm-mm.
the like 3-4 things that my mom can
You eat
actually
it with
cook
some
really well.
tortillas.
Yeah, she
Get
can
you
cook
some.
like 4 things really well, and that's
Not
one of
he's
them.
defending Corey Graves.
Who
Who's
Oh.
defending
defending Corey
Corey?
Graves?
Peter Rosenberg.
Oh, okay.
He stay.
He
He
don't.
stay. Well, they pay him. So no, I mean, I'm not even trying to be shady, but I mean, it's true. Like that's one of his employers.
Mm,
I'd be
of
nice too,
course.
so I could maybe get take over Corey's podcast if they get sick of him. So
I did not see him defending Corey, but he wrong. I don't
I
care
mean,
what he said.
someone
He
has to
wrong.
like him. It seems like no one else barely does.
I mean,
Well,
Roman does. Him
if
and
you
Roman
really
are
does wrong,
close.
I feel like no one really like. I feel like he doesn't like hang out with people like that, or is friends with anyone.
Certain people he is friends with,
He's
but
friends
he
with
is a bit of a
Byron.
loner. No, he be making fun of Byron. Him and Naya was embarrassing his ass on road trips.
I
I
forgot
will
they were
never forget
friends.
that shit.
And they left his
Oh
ass.
yeah, that is right because they used to ride together. That is such a weird deep cut.
I love
No,
fried
he was
chicken
riding with
cold.
the
That
all
shit
the
is
announcers
Yeah,
had
it
delicious.
rode
was
together and they left his ass.
Byron, Graves, and
And it was
Naya used to ride together,
mhm.
and that's how I knew she didn't have no friends.
Oh, that's a mess.
Because how you riding around with commentary people? Like, bitch, you ain't. I said, don't nobody fuck with you.
Mm-mm. Did y'all see Michael O defending Corey getting dragged on Twitter because it's just a show? Michael
Michael, who?
Cole did. Michael Cole.
Y'all better not be dragging on Michael Cole. Give him his flowers.
Michael Cole can defend Corey. I mean, that's what. I mean, they're close enough to he want to defend him. That's fine, but they're wrong.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Wrong.
He used to hang out with Baron Corbin. Makes sense.
Mm.
But Baron
But
Corbin
people
ain't a
actually
bad.
like Baron Corbin, though, so that's different.
Yeah, Baron Corbin is actually pretty cool.
People like him. I can't say. I feel like I
That
can't say that
character
for
ain't
Corey.
cool.
I don't think a lot of people like Corey because Corey's an asshole and he's arrogant. for like no reason.
Corbin's really good friends with Naomi.
Yep.
Mm.
He said when he first got there, she was one of the first people, if not the only person, to talk to him and to make him feel welcome there. He said he always gonna have her back. The men say that
Period.
often, and so do Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler rides for Naomi 24/7, every day, all day.
Yep.
And so do Miz.
Yep,
Hmm.
And so do Maurice.
she does.
Period.
They do interviews and stuff, and they ask them like, "Who's the most underrated wrestler in wrestling?" They always say Naomi
Naomi.
every single time. I'm talking about back in the days when Corey had the tattoo
He
interview
still
show.
got the same tat. Oh, I like that show actually.
Oh,
That's the
he's
one thing I
talking
hate
about.
him.
Okay, I didn't watch
It's
that
called
show.
it's Ink Superstars or Superstars Inc. That was actually a good show. They should have kept that going.
Yeah.
And I don't even like him like that, but he was good at that show.
Yeah,
He seemed relatable.
Yeah. He
well,
seemed
he did.
decent.
I mean, it was a cool show. It was a good concept. I mean, he had tattoos. He was into it, and mostly everybody in the WWE got tattoos, so it made sense.
I can't believe he said he'll be back after his members' lives. God damn.
Uh-uh. That's right. Oh my god,
Marshall
I hate
Prince and
doing these.
Chips.
I be looking at some of my people's tip outs and it be making me sick.
What?
Sometimes I'll be like doing some of my employees tip outs and I'm like, oh my god, this makes me sick. Like how much money they make.
Oh my god.
Literally, I had a server work like literally like maybe 3 hours the other day. She got tipped out almost $200. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm in the
So what
wrong
am I doing?
It
profession.
was an okay show. He actually came off cool back then. I get what people are saying about him being on commentary and he's supposed to be a character, but there's a way that he goes about it and it is constant. It never changes. It is the same thing no matter the story, the scenario. He has a certain aesthetic. Even before he was dating Carmella, he you could tell he was into her because of how he would do commentary about her.
So my thing with Corey is he doesn't know how to turn it off and on. He doesn't know how to switch from being just like a straight up like color commentary to like a color commentator who has like an opinion slash be a part of the storyline. I can't believe I'm saying this. Taz is a good example of someone doing that very well because Taz on AEW commentary, he's like just straight up, just regular commentary, whatever, whatever. But when it comes to like, but say when it starts to go into a storyline that he's a part of, that's when he starts acting out. And then he switches it off and goes back to being commentary. Corey don't know how to do that. He just want to be over the whole time.
He's never a part of the storyline though. That's what makes it so bad.
Yeah, exactly
you're
my
not
point.
you're not working in that capacity. He called Corey the greatest color analyst in pro wrestling.
You got me
That's a
fucked
stretch.
Who
up.
said that?
And the fact that people are outraged is that he comments on his real life fiance, whose character is the most beautiful woman in WWE, need to get a life, something to that effect. And in perfect Twitter fashion, they proceeded to drag him to. Oh, I am a firm believer in karma, and I believe Corey Graves is getting everything that he deserves.
I think he looking at her
He did the
It's
same
not
thing
that it's
tomorrow,
his
so his ass getting it.
fiance. Honestly, no
Oh
one gives a fuck
shit.
about Carmella.
Hell yeah.
Or don't.
I'm off
When's the last
tomorrow.
time you've
I
heard
agree.
someone say, "Hey, put on that Carmella match"? I'll wait. I'm sick. I'm
You know
so
what? She's right though, because I can't think of a single Carmella match to save my life. If someone put a gun to my head and they asked me, "What is your favorite Carmella match?" I was like, "You know what? You're gonna have to pull that shit from
I
your
mean,
family." I mean, like, can I call my family first?
here's the thing, and I'm like,
All right,
oh, he's a color
what's your
commentator, all right. And his
just be
favorite
like
color seems to be blondes with fake and baked tans and fake tits. Oh God, we thank you.
just think about the worst match she's had and say that's your favorite
I
match.
wish Carmella would dye her hair dark again. That's who it
Yeah.
was that we
I
were talking about the other day. That I was like, "There's someone who looks better with dark hair," and I could not figure out who it was for some reason. And that's
yeah.
somebody, and that's her.
It
She needed
was
to dye her hair. They
Carmella.
need to let her dye her hair dark again before it starts falling out again. No, I'm serious. I mean, that's why she started dyeing it dark the last time.
Yeah, and she said they made her dye it back, and she said it was breaking off really bad.
It was. We knew. There we saw. We was quiet for you. Trust and believe.
I don't like how they got control over how you wear your hair.
Alright.
I don't like that. I'm gonna wear what the fuck I want. Well, we want you to get cut your hair. You no,
I'll put
that's
a
not
wig on.
happening. No, baby.
Okay.
I lost respect for Corey when even after Sasha's heel turn, and he's a heel commentator, and he still disrespected her like he has something against her, and that's what everybody's saying. And
Yeah, so everybody's
all the commentators like, what are you talking about? He's doing his job. No, no, sir, he's
yeah.
not.
Because when Sasha is a face, he's a look at her. Just waiting on a day for her to turn on the one she says she loves.
Right.
I'm like, damn, like, what's the deal? And then she go heel. I told y'all, she's a backstabber. It's what she does. I'm like, what the fuck? What's
Yeah, but
wrong
if
with
she
you?
dye her hair again, she fall back. It fall back out. She fall back out of the limelight again. Not really. She can still be the
She
world's
wasn't.
most
She
beautiful
ain't fall
woman
back.
with dark hair.
Right, she didn't fall out the limelight.
She could still be tag team champions with Zelina Vega. If Zelina Vega could walk around like somebody spilled a whole bottle of red dye on the top of her head, then she can wear dark hair.
Okay.
That's okay. The Photoshop that people do of Charlotte with dark hair looks good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her photoshops with dark hair yet.
I feel like she wouldn't look good with dark hair for some reason.
It has to be like an auburn brown with
Yeah.
some highlights in it or something. She can't go full on Teresa like Mandy did. She can't do that.
If Charlotte did that, she'd be like,
That would age her. I think that would age her really
Yeah,
bad.
cause dark hair.
And I'm
No,
not
cause the
trying to be
dark
funny.
for real, the dark hair gonna bring out all of her features, all of them,
that is
cause
true.
it makes you focus on your face. So,
Yeah, Mandy dyed her hair dark. I realized how brown she really was.
she real brown. She golden brown. Like,
She's lay off the fucking tanner, Jesus.
like just calm down, sis. Calm down just a little bit.
She damn near my skin color.
I like Becky with brown hair. I forgot she had brown hair.
I feel like she don't look right. Well, I feel like she looks too regular with brown hair. She need to keep that shit red, or
Not regular.
no, or whatever this color it is. She looked good when she had that blonde when she was pregnant.
She did.
Who?
Carmella did the dark hair with the 24/7 championship, and she fell off the face of the earth. But she was a 24. She ever
She was
24/7
fine.
champion?
Yeah,
She
she
was always
was.
on TV.
She was always on TV. Her and
Her and
Archie,
our
they
truth
were
was
over.
together.
Yeah, they should have kept them together longer. I don't care what no one says.
Um, I don't think she fell off the face of the earth just because
She
she
was
had
on
dark hair.
TV every fucking week.
She could
Literally.
still do the character she's doing with dark hair. and still have all of what she's getting. I don't understand how her hair would make her somehow not be worthy of being
Why
in
are
the
they so
limelight.
obsessed with her hair color? Why does everyone else get to do whatever the fuck they want with their hair?
Okay, you live out here doing this
I
fucking
don't know,
blonde
but
and everything.
Weird.
I remember her saying that WWE made her dye her hair back blonde. She was wearing that wig for a minute till she was able to get them pieces in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, girl, go get that wig back. Just don't let it be so stiff. Don't be so stiff with it because you ain't got enough hair to be walking around.
Okay, I'm like, girl, you know, there's better
It's so
wigs out there.
thin. I was like, it's so thin. What is going on?
There's better wigs out here, honey.
It would be cool if Becky kept her brown hair with orange highlights. Ew.
That's nasty.
No, baby, I don't want to see this. Charlotte with darker hair will age her. Ooh, Mandy dyed her hair.
Maybe say,
She dyed her skin too.
her brown hair with orange tips, but not highlights.
I
But
don't
that's
like.
just
I
be
don't.
ghetto.
Not the ghetto.
And then she, Becky really don't know how to keep up with her hair for real, so that shit probably been fried.
Remember when they tried to make Eva Marie make her hair blonde? She said nope.
She said no.
Cause when she first came in there with dark hair, she looked like a third Bella twin.
Yep,
And
they
I
was
was
like, dye
like,
your hair blonde. She's like, it's already too many blondes in the company.
I'm going red.
She was
That
like,
bitch came out there
she's like, do it
shutting down.
red. She was like, how red? Red, red.
That hoe went full on red.
And they was like, this is not what we told you to do.
Oh well.
And it's like, now we
She
have to
was
talk to the
on
executives to see if you still
TV.
have a job.
She was
And they're
on
like,
TV every week doing 5-second dance breaks and shit. She was. That's
yep,
what I'm saying. So like
that's still TV time.
her hair color is not gonna change the time she gets on television. She's
Mm,
still one half of the tag team and she's a high up villain as of right now, so it works for her. She don't have to be blonde to do that. You can still be a mean ass bitch and have dark hair.
Ask Teresa.
Okay? But she thinks she a bad bitch, but she
She
not.
thinks she a bad bitch. She is a okay bitch.
Yes. Thank you, Don. That is accurate.
It's pissing
She was
me
like,
off.
we're the baddest bitches in the company. I was like,
You just got a title.
mm.
Shut up.
I was like, no, no, you're not, Teresa. You're not.
Mm-mm.
You're not. Because that girl standing on your left, she got pinned by a girl with one arm. So
Okay.
let's just keep it funky. All right? If y'all want to say unpopular opinion. Okay, how you do that? You just be like unpopular opinion and then say your unpopular opinion? Okay, go ahead.
Hmm.
Them ones on Reddit are funny.
Unpopular opinion. Trish was not the gift of gab.
Oh,
I said it.
why you don't like Trish Stratus?
I love Trish Stratus. She was great. She was amazing. However, to tell her the greatest women's wrestler of all time, it's ridiculous. I'm not understanding why her. There were better people.
Mm. In my opinion, seeing Dana with the 24/7 title and seeing how happy she was makes me want a mid card title.
Don't move me anywhere.
A mid card title for what? A mid card title for the
Mm,
women's division?
it ain't big enough no more.
I mean, if
All
they
she
would
doing is
let
walking around backstage.
right, if they would let the women's division, if they would let this particular mid card title go between both shows and actually defend on both shows, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But that's not gonna happen. They didn't like either going against what they said, but they ended up loving it, so she kept it. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta step outside of what they telling you and do what the fuck you wanna do.
She did too many times. I don't even know how she still had a job. I just
Nah,
can't.
that's too popular to be an unpopular opinion because I didn't think she was a great speaker anyways. You talking about Trish Stratus?
Trish is a great speaker. Trish is a great speaker, a great
He talking
character.
about as a wrestler overall.
She has good ring psychology, but overall as a wrestler, there were women that were better. She was still great, but there were women that were better.
What put Trish over was her character work.
Yes.
Her heavy character development is what put her over. And then when she got in the ring with certain people, she was able to rise to the occasion. There was really nobody during her time that WWE would let be over her, capable of dethroning her, except for Lita.
And barely even that.
So,
It was Lita or Mickey.
mm,
On a few occasions, it was Victoria.
and they didn't really give Mickey the opportunity either, which they should have.
They played
They gave her the match to take, dethrone her and whatever, but like Mickey should have been the one to beat her record. I don't care what nobody say.
Yep.
Her looks got her. Her looks put her over too. The 24/7 title could be on both shows. The problem I have with the 24/7 title is with how frequently it can change hands, and there's really no way to put a storyline to that. I mean, you can, but I feel like it just wouldn't work out. It's not gonna be fun to watch because the moment the storyline is over, they could lose it within seconds. If they were gonna do a mid card title like what the men have, I would expect like get in the European Championship and let them roll with that. Since they're not using it, it's a defunct belt. Vicky Guerrero is iconic.
Who the fuck said that?
You're right. That's a very unpopular opinion. So, and that's where we gonna leave at.
You know. Go to bed.
I have
Ain't
nothing
no
to
way.
say to that. If that's how he feels, that's his right to have that opinion because it's his. But they always say opinions are like assholes.
Y'all are funny as hell.
Everybody got one.
Well, I'm sorry. That's his opinion, but it's the wrong opinion.
Not the wrong opinion. I just want to know what she's iconic for doing.
Not a damn thing. Her claim
Being a
to fame
cougar.
is the last
She
name.
said, please, she was funny to me. Okay, well, let's put it into perspective. When you're looking at Vicky Guerrero's character in WWE as a manager, as a heel general manager, she was an old hoe
A very old.
using wrestlers to keep her job, and that's about it. She was giving her old coochie to anybody who would take it. Dolph Ziggler, that bitch even was trying to get the Big Show. Now you got to be on something to be like, ooh, all right, that's the one. I'm gonna go get some of that ass. Like that's not. No, ma'am. I don't like it.
It was from Edge to
Jay,
Jericho.
you are entitled to your wrong opinion. I just loved how she made me laugh. There was nothing about Vicky that was funny to me except for when she got thrown in that pit of mud. That shit was funny as hell.
And she was getting her ass beat.
The only thing she knew how to do was wear that Karen haircut, and that hoe was notorious for wearing the same shoes out there every week, no matter what she had on. And she had
You fucking
baseball legs,
boots.
these baseball bat legs with these
She got
damn
finger
boots that
food
cut off her
legs.
ankles. And she used to come out there hollering, and she couldn't walk, so she would tiptoe down the ramp to the ring. Excuse me. I'm like, one of these days your
Oh,
ass gonna fall out. I'm telling you.
trying to be young with Lake
Her ass
Cool.
got in the ring and she slipped. She slipped in that damn ring. That shit was funny.
She wore them
Getting
same
fired,
boots
she
to
was
the Royal
iconic when she
Rumble.
got fired. She did. The only thing iconic about Vicky Guerrero was her last name, and that ain't even hers. Well, and that's
Well,
it. And that's it. It ain't hers now. She using it. You know what's messed up? The heifer done
Mm.
got remarried. But when she's on TV or when she does her podcast, it's I'm Vicky Guerrero. I'm like, no bitch. You Vicky, whoever your husband last name is now, you're not a Guerrero no more. You done got
Boy.
remarried. You know, you and your MAGA husband, y'all living the life. You know, Trump for you. What you worry about? Eddie Guerrero dead and gone. Rest his soul. We love him, but he gone. You supposed to be married. You supposed to take his last name. Why you walking around with your ex-husband last name? Mhm. Mhm. Cause you know that name make you money. That little white man name don't get you nothing. But Eddie Guerrero name, he gets you money. You get checks for that. Mhm. I see your little game, bitch. I got you. Vicky was an icon for fucking wrestling, and that's it. I'm surprised Edge even kissed her. I've been waiting for somebody to ask him what it was like to kiss her, but nobody got the balls to ask him. Nobody. Edge was thinking like a material girl so he could get better opportunities. I mean, he was called the ultimate opportunist. That was his name. Revolutionized the money in the bank briefcase. That's what he did.
He almost didn't do it.
Almost.
It's crazy.
Y'all got some more unpopular opinions to
Um, no.
Mm. Unpopular opinion. Mm, I don't think so.
The only good gimmick Cody Rhodes had was dashing Cody Rhodes.
Ooh.
The broken Cody Rhodes was good too.
Yeah, that one was pretty good too.
Sorry, I got distracted. Did you guys see the Sonic trailer come out yet?
Yeah, I saw it on the during the video game awards. It's pretty good.
I
They got
know.
Idris
I'm gonna go
Alba
watch it.
playing they got Idris Alba playing Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Hmm.
I'm out of unpopular opinions. Who do y'all think are gonna win the respective rumble? Why y'all call it respective?
Anyway,
We know it's
I'm telling
men
y'all,
and
Damian
women.
Priest is gonna win the men's. I'm calling it.
Shayna Baszler.
Mm.
I mean, at this point, I just want to see if they're gonna have enough women to be in it.
Oh no, half some people, especially the men, half of them are gonna be from NXT, and we know this.
I said Andre Chase needs to be in the Rumble because that shit would be
Stop.
He
funny.
needs to. He needs to be in the.
That shit would be funny.
He needs to be in the Rumble.
I think
Who
they'll put
else? Cora
Andre
Jade
in
needs to be in the
there.
Rumble.
I agree with the
Put
dashing
Mandy in the
Cody Rhodes
rumble.
opinion. The men and
Bitch, you
women's
came
respective
back.
rumbles. I don't understand why you have to put the word respective before the rumble. That's why I'm asking, like, what do you mean by respective rumbles? Why can't you just say who's gonna win the Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumbles.
That's what I'm asking. I'm serious.
Mm.
I'm trying to understand why you're calling it the respective Royal Rumbles. I want to understand why you're using that word in front of the Rumble.
You know who I think's gonna be in the Rumble? And I don't really like know much about him, but from what I feel like Walter was he in any of the Rumbles at all?
Mm,
I think he was in last
um,
year.
I think he was too.
Was I don't remember.
Yeah, he was in last year.
Mm,
Well, this year.
Was he? He was in a rumble. I don't remember which one. I will go home and find that out.
I think it was the one that was in the Thunderdome. The Thunderdome. Mm.
Oh, I was sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just splitting it, meaning the two rumbles.
We know there's
Oh,
two rumbles though.
well, you didn't have to do that because I understood what you were asking. You're just asking who's gonna win the rumble. When you say who's gonna win the rumbles, it's already plural. So I know you're speaking of the men and women's rumble. You don't have to say respective because I don't think that word goes there. Is my point. I was trying to understand the implication of the word being there before rumble, and I was just like, what does that mean exactly? Or what are you trying to say? What is this show about, Gerard? You watching Demon Slayer? What is it?
Tanjiro is
Is he evil?
no, Tanjiro is a good guy. Tanjiro is going after the leader of the demons because his family got attacked.
Who is Tanjiro?
Tanjiro is the main character, the one with the green jacket.
The one that be
Demon
headbutting people?
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah.
he's the
So his
leader of the
sister got turned,
demons.
but she's not a full fledged demon yet. And one of the
Is that his sister?
yeah, that's his sister.
Is he watching the show?
Yeah.
Because Tanjiro's trying to go after the main one of the main demons because he need enough blood samples from the upper six.
To change his sister back
Mm-hmm.
before she turns fully.
Yeah, but I don't think she's gonna turn fully at the moment because one of the guys that trained him on how to do it put a hypnosis spell on his sister where she won't attack humans.
So does she have to consume human blood in order to fully turn?
Uh-huh. She hasn't done that yet.
Okay.
Can he explain why everybody's thirsting after the one dude, or can he explain to me?
What one dude you talking about?
The evil dude with the lines all over his body, Nicole.
He has 3 wives because every time I see something, they're like, "I'm trying to be his fourth wife."
She said it's a character in Demon Slayer that's got 3 wives. I think that's the dude we just saw. The dude with the eye, the thing around his eye, with the red thing around his eye.
Oh, talk
I
about the ninja dude.
Yeah, the one that they was getting ready to fight. The one
Yeah.
that she said was a good guy.
I don't know why the hell they clamoring over him. I don't know, but I have no fucking
He do
idea.
got 3 wives.
He's a dickhead to me. I hate him.
Josh said he a dickhead. He don't know why they clamoring over him.
I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Do anybody watch I don't know what that is. Was it Yellowstone with Kevin Costner in it?
What the fuck?
No.
I don't watch Yellowstone. My sister watches that show.
Kevin Costner is still in stuff like that?
Yeah.
You know who I didn't realize was still like really doing stuff was Michael Keaton. No, I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. So I one of my coworkers was telling me about Dope Sick, and they were like, "You need to watch it. It's on Hulu. It's really good. It's like it's about like the beginnings of the opioid epidemic
Yeah.
and how like Purdue Pharmaceuticals basically lied to everyone about whatever it is, and how lied said that it wasn't addictive and blah blah. So it was Oxycontin. So they was
Hmm.
lying about how addictive it was. And so they was writing all these damn Oxycontin prescriptions, and then turns out everybody making everybody a bunch of fucking dope heads.
Shit.
And Michael Keaton is in it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know he's still doing stuff like this. Good for him.
I gotta go pick up Alexis tomorrow from the airport. I'm very excited.
Mm. What
Supposed to be
time?
60 degrees. She gets from the airport. She said her plane lands at like 1:45, but she can't check into her hotel till like 4.
What is that one doing?
Look how she gotta get here. When she get here, she should just go straight to the hotel.
That's what I
Honestly,
was gonna do. I was just gonna come. I didn't know what time check in was.
it's at 4. It's after 4 o'clock. She said
Just
she's
this
gonna go ahead
way
and
is
check
not
in after. When she gets in, I'm just gonna take her around the city for a little bit, and then I'll take her back to the hotel so she can go check in and chill out.
just this night.
Why my air
Only one
conditioner
night.
stop?
Who got 3 wives? It's the time I saw you on the anime. Ain't Michael Keaton in the Spider-Man movies? He was in the first one. In the first Homecoming, is that what the new
Yeah, he
Tom
was in
Holland?
Homecoming.
He was
Yeah.
vulture.
He was in Homecoming. He was a
That's the
character
only
called
one I've
Vulture.
seen. I still haven't seen the second one.
I haven't seen any of them.
And you know what? And it's really no shade to Tom Holland. I just don't like how attached they made him to Tony Stark because he's never been like that in the comics.
Mm.
And I feel like that really takes away from his character. And then he's always everywhere except for New York.
That's
And I
sweet.
feel like
Hmm.
that's also such a big part of who he is and his character. And I feel like he's never there. That's why I don't really like this version of Spider-Man that much, to be honest.
I didn't really care for it because there had been 2 others, and I was like, why did we need another one? But
Yeah,
they
they
seem
need.
to like this one better.
I'm sick of them doing Peter Parker. I'm over it.
Hmm.
Like I'm like, y'all could have went Miles Morales. We could have had Miles as Spider Man, but they did it in the animation version, which is still the superior Spider Man in my book. But
Yeah,
whatever.
I
Did
don't know.
She-Hulk
Sony.
come out yet?
No, that ain't coming out till next year.
Oh God.
I think they're still filming low key. Honestly,
What they filming?
um, She-Hulk, or I think they're in post production at least.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they still filming that.
Yeah. Um,
Who did they pick to be the She-Hulk?
that girl from Orphan Black. What's her name? Tatiana Maslany. Is that her name? Yeah.
The lead character from Orphan Black?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't. I never would have thought to pick her.
I mean, I feel like it's such a like an obscure character. It's like you kind of could have just like picked anyone, as long as they're a good actor. No, no, I'm not even being shady. It's like as long as they're a good actress and they got dark hair, that's all that really matters.
He looked like he going to be attached to Doctor Strange in the new one. I don't think he's gonna be attached to him, but I mean, their worlds collide. You gotta remember, Doctor Strange was in Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker, and then you had Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker. He had like 3 or 4 different villains in his, so they gonna have Lizard Man, Electro,
Everybody's
Doctor.
messing up the multiverse, and Doctor Strange got to clean it up by himself.
Well, he the one who he the one who started it with Peter. He gave him the idea to change it.
I low key don't think that's him. I think that's a variant or somebody or a scroll or some shit. Because it's like I feel that's just so out of character with everything Doctor Strange has done that he's just gonna do some really dilly spell to make people forget Peter Parker or Spider-Man.
They said, are they filming Black Panther too? They said
They're
they
having
were.
a lot of problems on that set.
They don't. They trying to get rid of Lakita. What's her name?
And
The girl who plays
she's getting rid of herself.
Letitia is her name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
at first,
he's spreading all that anti-vax information.
and she doesn't want to get vaccinated. But at the same time, what's really making me mad because if Chadwick was alive, they would have really, really had to, because he'd be
Yes,
immune compromised.
yes.
So that's just disrespectful on just like so many levels. And then she got injured, and then she was fine, but then she's still not coming back. And I saw like reports. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, and people were saying how she said that she doesn't want to come back. Period. And people are like, you know what, just recast her now because it's over it. Because because them being so and they pushed back like three movies, and this is the reason it's getting pushed back because of this. Because Black Panther is so behind. Like they should already be almost in post production.
Yeah, because it's supposed to come out next year.
Should already be in post production. But thank you, but she's out here acting a fucking mess, doing fucking up a bag. Like she's such a dumb bitch. Like who messes up a duffel bag?
Oh no, man.
And do what them
Shit, that's
other
like Uncle Jordan
celebrities
back
who
from the
act like they
dead.
anti-vax but still got vaccinated so they can keep a job and keep it moving.
Motherfucking facts.
Joe
For
Rogan, one of
this.
them.
Yup.
For sure.
Yeah. Can't call up UFC matches, baby, without that vaccination. He needs that check.
I don't even like Joe Rogan.
Well, most guys do like Joe Rogan. Season 2 of Loki is happening or finishing up, I think. I didn't watch Loki.
I couldn't stand it. I thought it was so stupid.
What was wrong with it?
I just thought it was it's just convoluted.
Doc Ock is back. I was like, dang, but no Tobey Maguire. They're gonna be in it. Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland are all gonna be in this movie.
Why?
All
Why
3
did
of
they
them.
all?
How much they had to pay them?
I don't know. All of their
Tobey
villains
Maguire
are in
don't
it.
make no movies. You're too busy gambling.
All of their villains are in it. They're definitely gonna be in it. If they don't, I'd be shocked. She's not even fumbling the bag. It's been held to her face, and she's flapping it away.
Period.
I mean, I'm kind of with Nicole on this one. Like, you would have to, if it was about, your personal safety, do your research about it. But if Chadwick was still alive and he had been in recovery, in remission, she would have no choice but to get vaccinated because she could make him sick and he could very well die. He could have passed away. So it's like you don't understand, and life is precious. You already done lost a friend with cancer, and I'm pretty sure you've known some people or seen people who died from COVID. It's not hard to understand. Just get the vaccination.
Yeah, and then they hit you with that, well, it's my body, my choice.
And they say that new Omicron about COVID, that shit is worse than the other variant, and it multiplies and it keeps mutating. So
Get the fuck out
because
of
people
here.
aren't getting vaccinated.
Did anyone
Get
get
the
the
fuck
booster
out
shot?
of here.
No,
my
my
husband,
mom did. I need to get
I'm
mine.
going to get mine. I gotta
I
go
don't
get
think
mine
we
next week.
have one.
It's like I want to get the
You gotta
booster
schedule
shot,
it.
but
I have Moderna.
I'm just over shots. Like I'm
You can
sick.
go to
Like
the
I'm fucking
you can
sick
go
of
to
shots.
CVS, you can go to any drugstore, any grocery store that got a drugstore in it, a pharmacy, and go get a booster. All you gotta do is schedule it.
I can just go to the hospital here and they'll do it. All I gotta do is walk in and be like, "Hey,
Is it
shoot
just
me
for
up, bro."
Kaiser?
No, it's for everything.
It's for everybody.
Oh,
You can
I
get
gotta
it. You
go
can get
back
it
to
for
my old
free.
job then. Get my booster shot.
I know I need to
Mhm.
get mine. Bad.
Like,
I
hell
didn't
yeah.
like the idea of low key falling in love with the woman version of himself, and then kissing messed up my brain. I was thinking you don't need a woman version of you to love yourself. I think it was more
There's
metaphoric. I think it was more
honestly,
symbolic.
there's so many things wrong with that show. That is the least problems I have with that show, to be honest.
I didn't finish it. It was too much going on.
It was. It's too much. It's too much. Not. Literally. It was just too
Too much of
much.
nothing.
It's a very vast concept that Loki created all these different variants and pretty much has to go and fix them. Each show should have been a different scenario for him though. It should have been kind of like, you ever seen the show like Star Trek or Lost in Space, stuff like that? It should have been like that.
It literally should have been any and everything that they gave us, and people acted like that was so good. And someone summed it up perfectly. He was like, Loki is only good in small doses, and I was like, I 100% agree with that.
Wow.
Because that
Yeah,
was
my old
not.
classmate whose dad died, the whole family was anti-vax and anti-restriction. And as soon as he died, they changed their tune. I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I don't qualify for the booster until January. Well, get it when you can, babe. I need a boot to get a booster. I think my mom got hers already. If you don't know how to get the booster, all you have to do is go to your local pharmacy and tell them you want the booster shot. Tell them which one you want. If you got Moderna when you got your shot, tell them you want the Moderna booster. If you got the Pfizer one, tell them you want the Pfizer booster. If you got the Johnson and Johnson, I'm surprised you alive, but tell them to give you the Johnson and Johnson booster, okay? But just tell them you want a booster. There's other shots out there, but those are the main ones. Loki mutated himself like COVID. like COVID.
If they make a Constantine that's actually good, I'll watch it.
The Constantine that they had on NBC was actually a good show. The problem was NBC doesn't have a lot of, like, they had shit like what was it, Grimm. They had
I
Hannibal
love
at one
Grimm. Do
point.
not even talk to me about Grimm. I love that
They
show.
had Grimm. They had Hannibal at one point, which I loved Hannibal. I thought Hannibal was a fire ass show. And they've had dark shows, but the time that Constantine came out, it seemed like NBC was in a bit of a transition, and it didn't last as long as it could have, as long as it should have.
Hmm.
If they had to let it piggyback off of Grimm when Grimm was out, Constantine probably would have did great because it's along the same lines of that. But now CBS got a show that's similar to Constantine called Evil that comes on, and it usually come on around like Halloween and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And people like it. If they be watching it, it'd be some creepy ass shit on that damn show.
Are we talking about the Constantine, the blonde British guy, right? That was on
Yeah,
NBC.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it
thought
was
that was
on
like on a.
NBC.
CW or something.
Mm-mm.
I know it was on CW. Wasn't it on CW though?
I
I
could have
swear it
sworn
was
it
on
was on CW
CW.
for some reason. Because
It
he's
was
been on
on
the
NBC.
CW crossovers.
That's when he popped up in there. They decided to use him when they needed Constantine in those episodes. But his actual show was on NBC. I remember because I watched it.
Uh,
Hmm.
Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up on Peacock.
I
y'all
don't
ever
know what
watch?
I thought was. I don't know what station I thought he was on.
I could have sworn I seen him on CW, but
He was
maybe
on the
I'm just
CW.
tripping balls.
Didn't they
No.
reboot it? I could have sworn it was on CW. Can someone fact check this?
I gotta wait till my phone charger.
You ever watch Little Miss Sumo on Netflix?
What the fuck is
Little
that?
Miss what?
Sumo?
No,
No.
I have it like saved in my listing, and I don't know why.
I never even heard of that.
I don't even know what that is, baby.
It's like about this girl. You know, how, like sumo wrestling is like men. It's a men's
Did you
sport.
say Little Miss Sumo with an S and an O at the
The
end? Is that what you said?
Little Miss Sumo. That is what it's called.
Ma'am.
Um,
No.
yeah, it's
No,
a
Are
no
you
ma'am.
for me, dog.
surprised?
No, ma'am.
I am not on drugs. I know what I'm saying.
The one Netflix
Not
show, it comes back again, and I'm so excited. I can never say the name. At Agrezzo or
the one about the girl that be singing that heavy metal, the
yes,
kitten.
it's so cute. I love that show.
They still got Vampire Diaries on here. Oh my god, give it
They
up.
will never get rid of Vampire Diaries.
I got
I'm
the full
sick of it.
series up
They have
there.
everything. They have Vampire Diaries, the originals. Because I rewatch. I don't. I hate Vampire Diaries, but I'll rewatch originals time again. They have originals on there, and they got legacies on Netflix. They ain't get
For
rid of
I
that
some
like
shit.
watching the
reason,
Vampire Diaries because they had the dude to play Stefan. Anything Stefan on there?
I don't like the originals, and I like Vampire Diaries up to season 3. Anything after episode 1, season 4, I'm off because it
I
just
ain't like
gets
how
corny.
they treated that black witch on there. The
Yeah,
black
that's
girl
why
that
I
played the
don't
witch, I
Yeah.
watch.
didn't like that.
That's why I
I
don't
didn't like
watch
that at
Vampire
all.
Diaries. And also, I really don't watch it anymore because of like how she talks about how she was treated on the show too.
Mm.
Yeah, she said that she had a hard time on the show because she was the only black person on there. And she said it was worse being in like hair and makeup because they didn't know how to do her hair. And I was just like, oh,
Mhm.
hell no.
Yeah, and then
I
they try to either kill her off or do some real shisty or stupid to her. But I mean, I be giving him shit. But what's whoever plays Damon?
Ian Somerhalder.
Yeah, he said that he would walk out.
Yeah, he did.
He
Like,
was the only one who like would consistently like defend her.
mm.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
no, I'm not giving that showrunner lady my fucking rewatches. So fuck her.
My niece, she watches Legacies, and I'm just like, damn, is this all you fucking watch? Like,
My sister
Yeah.
watched Vampire Diaries.
Constantine debuted in 2014 on NBC.
That long
mm.
ago?
Yes,
I feel
Damn.
like Supernatural been on longer than
it
Constantine. I
has been
know
on
it
longer than
has.
Constantine. Supernatural was in the middle of its series when Constantine debuted. Constantine only had one season, I think, on NBC, and then they pulled it. And then
Supernatural
when
been on TV
DC,
for like 10 years.
not Supernatural, Constantine, not Supernatural Constantine. When they pulled it from TV, when they did the DC comic stuff for CW, and they needed to put Constantine in there, they decided to use the same actor from the show in there because he was the only Constantine that actually depicted Constantine correctly from the comic book. Because while I love Keanu Reeves' version of Constantine, he doesn't look like the comic. He had blonde hair in the comic. And
Yeah. Well,
Keanu was like,
because this guy did such a good job as Constantine in the newer comics, he's blonde now because of him.
Mm.
so you can watch it on Amazon Prime, YouTube.
Oh, I don't got Amazon Prime. I ain't paying for
They got
that.
a new season of The Circle. Where the fuck have I been?
They got a show
Oprah.
coming out on Netflix where these couples are going to this island and they start off with I think $100,000 and they put in their exes on the island with them, and every time they fuck up they take 1,000 from them.
Oh, that
When
shit
they
is on
partners are
MTV.
saying something messed up, they gotta pay to see what their partners are saying and doing. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh
That sounds
That's
so
shit.
messy.
ain't that that's Are You the One, right?
It is.
Yeah, that's on
No,
MTV.
no,
No,
I
that's
the
not
Are You
it.
the One is different. Those
Oh.
are You the One are singles going to an island and then they're pairing up. On this show on Netflix, they're actual couples going to this island, testing their relationships, and then their exes, each partner's ex is coming to the island. And
Mm.
then they have to pay. They have their money in the pot and they have to pay to see what their partner was doing or what they said about them.
Mm. That's
It's
messy.
messy,
That just sounds
but
messy.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
I can't with shows like that. It's just too much.
uh-uh.
Because
Hey, they
it just
volunteered to
stresses
do
me
it.
out.
They're
I hope
stupid though.
Asian
They
Empire
shouldn't have
gets
volunteered
a
to do it.
season 2.
I love
This
Bling
Bling
Empire. I
Empire,
heard
though.
Dorothy Wang is going to be on the next season. I'm so excited because I loved her in Rich Kids of LA because she's so funny. She's dumb as a box of rocks. She's
You
so
put that
funny
stuff
though.
over there.
But she was
I'm gonna
the
go to
only
bed.
one. And what was really funny about that show, because quite a few of them kids on there try to act like they was real rich. The only people on that show that was really rich were her, Morgan, and Magic Johnson's kids.
Mm.
Everybody else is like high key upper middle class, but they acted like they was like so like they was just like rolling in dough, and like Dorothy's dad is a billionaire.
Mm.
shit. They like us common folk.
Right.
Have
But
any of
I'm hoping she's on it. She's so funny.
have any of y'all watched The Irishman? That movie is 3 hours long, and I only got to like the 2 hour mark.
I
I
can't
didn't
do
get
it.
that
It's too long.
chance.
Watch what?
The
The
Irishman. It's
Irishman. Give me
Robert
the
De
remote thing.
Niro.
The
I want to watch
Irishman.
that movie.
Yeah,
I'm
with
not
De
watching The
Niro
Irishman. It's
and
too long.
Pesci and Al Pacino.
No, because I heard it
No.
I
wasn't that good.
I started it
I heard
and
it was
never
good.
finished it.
I heard it was okay. It was just long.
It's good, but it's fucking long as shit. Like I thought Scarface was long. This shit is fucking long.
You know what movie is so long and I could not finish it and it was like the most boring shit and I kept falling asleep? It's that King movie with Timothy Chalamet. It's on Netflix. And Johnny Depp's daughter and someone else that's in it.
mm, hold on.
It's the most boring shit I watched. Not the most boring shit I watched in my entire life, but it's up there.
I'm gonna watch
Oh, the
Breakfast
King.
with Family before I go to bed.
I
Is
don't know what I
Kyle
want
Richards broke? Why is she acting so much now?
to.
Who broke?
Kyle Richards.
Did you ask if she was broke because she acted in a lot of movies?
Yeah, because she's just acting so much now. I'm like, is Bravo's text not clear on what's going on?
No. Not if she broke. Jesus. Hold on. Brandy, I'm looking for it right now. I gotta look for it. It's in Netflix originals. And I haven't saved it, so I think it's in their reality TV.
Oh, that felt good.
There was a show called Aquarius. I forgot what channel it used to come on, but they cut it off after the first season, and it was really good.
I heard of it. I never watched it though.
It was like Charles Manson and shit, and there's this white guy married this black girl, and then he ends up, I guess, the black girl ends up leaving the white guy. It's a good show.
Oh,
It's a
that's
good show.
interesting.
Middlemen. What's that about?
What's up with these Chicago shows?
Or Chicago PD and stuff.
Yeah,
Chicago PD good. I watch it just so I can look at Kevin Atwater. The character Kevin Atwater is fucking fun.
I'm
The
on
Shy is
Peacock and I'm
good.
looking at all the stuff on here because I need
My
to
mom
finish.
watches Chicago Fire PD and Chicago Med. She watches all of them. It's like looking at Law and Order.
Is Felon a good movie?
Is what?
Felon. I got Val
Stellar?
Kilmer in it.
Felon.
Felon.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen it before.
I would have helped you out that pitch, you felon.
What's
Where
Collateral?
the fuck is it?
Damn
Isn't
it.
Collateral a movie?
Yes.
Will Smith, Edward Norton. I don't like Edward Norton. I heard he's like an
Oh, I
asshole.
love Edward Norton.
Like
I
I
he's
like
a
don't.
good
Edward Norton.
actor, but he's an asshole
Ever
on
since I
set.
saw him in American History X, I was like,
Oh, I love that
I
movie.
think that's also another. Well, Jeremy Renner also has a lot of issues, but he got a good PR team, so they were able to sweep the lot of that under the rug. But I never liked him
oh,
since that either.
Mm.
where is it?
What does Kayla want?
It's not Netflix. It's a joke. It's still watching Netflix.
Kayla, it's 1:02 in the morning, and she gonna ask me and Shasha, "Do y'all have a 401k?" Go the fuck to bed.
Oh my
She
I
trying to
don't
make
even wanna.
sure.
I don't even wanna respond because I know it sounds stupid.
You know what movies I never watched?
Which one?
What's that?
I never watched any of the Maze Runner movies.
Me neither.
I did. I watched the second one.
I think because I was just so sick of all those movies that came out that were like off of books.
All of
Oh
the
yeah.
movies came out at the same time. Divergent, Maze Runner. What was it?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. They all came out around the same time, and it was just like trilogy overload.
Because I think I was over everything after I watched the first we went to the movie theaters and saw the first Divergent. I was like, you know what, I'm done with this genre.
One low key movie I love was
Time to pack it up.
damn, what's the name of that fucking movie? Where that girl was a witch and they was staying out in the country.
What?
And I think on her 16th birthday she turned to like a blood witch or something.
What the hell?
Are you talking about The Witch, the A24 movie?
Is that I don't know. I might be.
That's what it sounds like.
She's
And
like,
she's
I
in
don't
love with
know.
this boy.
She's like, I don't know. Maybe. I think so. I might be.
is it like pilgrimish?
Oh my god, Caleb. You
Almost.
suck.
It's very country.
It's country.
Yeah.
I cannot find this
I
damn.
never
That's
heard of
also
that
one of the
damn
worst
movie.
movies I've ever watched in movie theater. Was The
Let me.
Wind Witch. I hated that movie. Well, it was like my friend Erica and I were so excited to watch it because we both love horror movies, and then like all the reviews are like,
Oh,
"This is
that's
one
what.
of the
Psycho
scariest
male
movies I've ever saw." Blah blah. So we're like, "Okay, this gonna be lit," and we were like, "What the fuck?"
It's called Beautiful Creatures.
Oh, I like that movie. That was another one that came out during that time because it was also
Oh, I used to
surprise
love
based
Beautiful
on a book.
Creatures.
Yes.
That's a good movie.
That
They
was a
did
good
they
movie. I
shit
thought
with
it was
that.
cute. They should have done another one.
They should.
Is it this one?
I think I read two of the books, maybe.
Oh god. Not me.
Also, I just liked it because it was just like Southern Gothic, and I just like the aesthetic of everything. And I was just like, all right, so
It was
I loved
nice.
how everyone dressed. Oh, here goes B Priestley's ugly ass. I'm sorry, Blair Davenport. She's not
What the
so ugly
fuck
right
is the
now.
name
She's
of
not so
his
ugly anymore. She
show?
got a lot of work done.
No. So what is she at 7?
Oh my god.
No, instead of a 2, she's maybe a 4 or 5 right now.
I'm gonna see what the name of this show is, and then it's gonna be after I get off live when I figure it out.
The name of
Don't
what
piss me
show?
off. Well, I'm gonna put y'all comments in, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Gotcha.
Find me something to eat.
Can't watch Titanic. It's too fucking long for no reason. I can't watch Chicago PD because that Voight dude or whatever his name is, his voice grates my nerves badly. My mom watches Chicago PD. I only watch it because that black dude on there and he is fine. I'm like,
I can't watch any shows like that.
I only watch it because of you. I had no interest in Divergent after seeing the first movie. There were too many movies from the books after the Twilight success. I didn't like the Twilight films, but a lot of people did. I hated it.
I
I read
like
the
them.
first 100 pages of Beautiful Creatures. I liked it, but I had to return it.
I like that movie. I think it's very underrated.
It
I love
was.
Beautiful Creatures. That's a good movie.
I
One too
felt
many.
like it got overshadowed by all of that.
Yeah, it did. One too many people checking for beautiful creatures.
That was such a weird time. Young adult
Mhm.
novels were literally wreaking havoc on the entire universe.
Facts. Aaliyah said, "What are you watching, Nicole?"
I'm trying to watch NXT UK.
Well, you
Or they
know,
mean like actual shows I'm watching. I'm not actually. I need to actually watch a show. I'm gonna start Hawkeye in the morning before I go out to Cleveland.
they just said that Hawkeye wasn't that good,
I heard it was really good. That's what I've been hearing.
and I was like, "Well, I'm like they usually don't. They're not too bad." And then Hawkeye is not a character you run to go see, but I think he would do okay in this setting
Yeah,
if they did.
My friend, he was like, it's not the best out of all the Disney Plus shows, but good.
Okay.
They're like, it's better. I was like, is it better than Loki? And they're like, yeah. I was like, okay, that's all I need to know.
That's cool.
I got in an argument with someone online because of that damn show. And I was like, they're like, why don't you like it? I said, because it makes no sense.
It's too much going on.
It was like
Okay,
they
It
yeah.
didn't
is.
know
It's
how
like
to make him give him a show, or they didn't know how to incorporate him in anything. So
they
they was
shouldn't
just
even have
like, let's.
given him a show. It's a cash grab. And they know it. He died. Why do we need to have a TV show?
No.
I'm serious.
Oh my goodness.
Especially the stuff with the TVA, yes, that's gonna like tie into like King the Conqueror, who is gonna be in like Ant-Man the Wasp and like also shit with the multiverse, but it also was not needed. Like it's so overly convoluted stuff with the TVA. I was like, this is too much.
I want to see how this. Um, what the fuck is they fucking name?
Well, ladies and gents, I am going to go to bed, and I will go live after SmackDown tomorrow, hopefully. So I will talk to you guys then. I'll probably go live on Instagram. So y'all
Alright.
have a
At
good
his
night.
house.
Good night. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what it was.